Yo, it's VV time. Let's mint that vibe. Since 2018, we've been on this ride. David, Hugh, Dan Crow, Ben Rose in the mix. Building the future with collector tricks. It started with a drop, Todd McFarlane's night. Batman shining like a beacon of light. Partner statue, Walter Mickey on stage. Golden moments locked in the digital page. Rest in peace, Kozak, your art lives on. Ron English still painting where the legends belong. Through the highs and lows, we weather the test. VVFA, we're here to invest. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. Amazing fantasy, Spidey's web takes flight. Marvel heroes dropping day and night. Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk's raw might. Every collectible a fan's delight. AR magic, we're ahead of the game. Global collectors all repping the name. From the vision to the mission, we're breaking ground. VV's where the treasure of the future's found. Now imagine a world where the rare comes alive. With VV in your hand, it's a digital vibe. David, Dan, Ben, yeah, they're running the show. Innovate the space, keep watching it grow. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. From 18 to now, it's a legendary plan. VV's the spark that ignites the brand. The past, the present, with futures in sight. VV forever, keep the dream alive.
Oh, I was going to skip today, but I said, fuck it, let's do it. Hey, everyone, it's good to see you. It's VV Drop Live. We've got OBL coming on. We got Emojii coming on. They'll just come on when they want to come on. Good news. If you haven't heard the good news, I am now a YouTube partner, whatever the heck that means. Anyways, it's something I was working towards, and I made it. Still got to get another 1,000 hours to get the full monetization. But now I get super chats and memberships. So I'm going to try to put something together for membership that isn't BS and not a total grift on everyone, and maybe actually provide something. And that's what I'll be working on. So I haven't done that yet. I haven't done the memberships, but it's good to see everyone. And let's see who's in chat. And then we'll get talking about the drop, and OBL will come on and we will have fun. Actually, Fun Under the Sun was first in chat, but for some reason it left after I left a comment. But now we have Duck and Cover here. I'm going to have to punt on this one. How are we all going? I'm doing well. If you haven't, please vote. This is a perfect time to vote if you're going to be going for this. It helps everyone decide if we should do it or not. It is 11 votes right now, only 36% going for this. I did notice, and I'll have to check again because I did it real quick. It looked like you could join each of Jisoo and Jennie separately on a wait list. So you can go for each of them. It's not one blind box for both. So keep that in mind. Good to see you, Duck and Cover. There is Orange Bag Lady or OBL. Good to see you. Can't wait to have you on here when it is time for you to get here. And of course, we've got Larry from Chilling and Vibing. Are you chilling and vibing today? Because I am definitely chilling and vibing, especially with all your great interviews you got coming up. Check out Larry on Spotify. Please do it. It is definitely worth a look. Duck and Cover, he's chilling for the moment and vibing in about 5. And Larry's going to go for his daughter. Makes sense. Which one? Both? How are you going to do it? Let me know how you're going to do that. Dive Jedi, I was just thinking about you. I saw your tweet today. He had some murals, I guess you did in the Philippines. Look pretty good. So you actually did those, right? Like it had a stingray and a shark, because he's a diver. Imagine that. I think it was you. Very cool though. My daughter says they used to make better music back in the day. I mean, they started in 2016, but their first like true album wasn't until 2020. They had singles and stuff. So good to have you here. Mahalo Joe. Good to see you. Everyone should be checking out his content, especially on Tuesday nights, covering those drops on the other comics that we have. So good to see you, Mahalo Joe. Hope you are doing well. Let me know what's going on. Please vote. Please like. Yes. And it is my birthday. So I've got a special treat of a video I made of the years of my life, or somebody's life. We'll check it out soon. Graz, good to see you. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm just checking in and hanging out, not doing the drop today. Yeah, totally. I don't even know if I'm going for it yet. If I'm going to go for one today, one tomorrow, I won't be streaming tomorrow because it is my birthday and I may want to stay up and enjoy the night without having to worry about getting up. Denny OC, ahoy, ahoy. Good to see you. Happy born day. Thank you. I normally don't let that out, but screw it. If anyone really wants to do anything, they already know who I am. So good to see you, Denny OC. Stay off the roofs this weekend. Gary Love, good to see you. Bonjour. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Let us know what you're going to do on the drop. And we're going to get into this soon. Like I said, we've got Emojii coming on. We've got OBL. And she's got a little one, so she might be taking care of the baby. So we'll hear from her soon. Thank you, love. Shelby Cover sending the happy birthday to me. Appreciate that. Nothing's more narcissistic than celebrating your birthday on a stream, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Good to see you, love. Let's see, I have 30 gems. Do I go for one of each or pull the trigger twice on the same? I don't think it's going to, like, your odds. I mean, statistics and odds and all that stuff. I don't know what's in your favor to do here. Your odds aren't going to change much. I mean, if you go for one, each one is the same odds each time. Although over time, you could say, I think, what was it? Big A said 656 you had to go for to get the full everything of just the three of each. We'll go over the drop here though in a second. And Dive J said, yes, I painted those. Oh, whale shark and eagle ray. There you go. Very cool. Tom here, the richest guy in chat. Good to have you, using your daughter as an excuse. Haha. Hey, whatever works. Thanks, Duck and Cover. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gary Love. Thank you, Graz. Definitely appreciate it. I want that crystal ice, Veve. I think those are cool. There's fun under the sun. I did notice you were first in chat. Some reason it erases when I say hi. But we'll go from there. Let's see. I hope they bring back comic sets to your profile. I'm up to 22 different sets. I think they will. Let's see. I bought a CGC 9.8, the Addiction one yesterday, autographed straight from Vincent at the C2E2 in Chicago. Very cool. And he's doing that. If you do a 60-second video on some food that you make that was inspired by the comic, you'll be in it. They're going to give that to 5 people. So I really want to do it. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do, but good to see you, Matthew. And look at this. Can't believe it. My first super chat. Really appreciate that, Fun Under Sun. You've been a big part of the channel, always here hanging out. Really appreciate it. Obviously, if you can't afford it, people, don't worry about doing it. Hit the like, hang out. But yes, I really appreciate that, Fun Under Sun. Thank you for a nice birthday present. I'm gonna have to come up with like some type of GIF for people who do that. So, but I appreciate it, and good luck to today and the family. Yeah, that's freaking cool that he does have that. Impossible odds to get all spells. Yeah, the odds are crazy. Yeah, definitely first. You are the first to super chat. So very cool. And Dive Jedi, thank you. You share it with Al Green and Thomas Jefferson and Ron Perlman. Those are some quite different people to share it with. But yeah. It is what it is. All right. Yeah. Bitcoin over 85,000. All right. So let's go into the comic. Obviously, we don't have Emojii or OBL here yet, but let's go ahead and go over the comic. Actually, before we do that, just in case, I don't think it's going to sell out. Give me a second here. Join that wait list and I'll see you on the other side. All right, and we're here. Like I said, if you join, it's going to give you basically an option for each one. So it's a blind box for each of the girls. So let's get into what I like to call what's Veve got.
What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got?
What is Veve got? And we've got not only Veve, but I feel like Emojii is here. I got to bring him up, but like I can't just bring him up without the song that he truly hates that I made for him. So let's just do that. I'm going to bring him up, and then we're going to go over Veve. This is just a crazy show. It's a birthday bash. It's BlackPink. It's everything. But I want to get Emojii up here. So let me go ahead and play his intro song if I can find it. Here it is, and then we'll bring him up.
Step in the stream, it's a scene, no facade. Emoji spit truth, but he humble with God. From Carnegie stages to digital frames, he bent every lane but remained in the flames. Tri-city born, but his name worldwide. Vocal with the pain and the peace he provide. Go cool with the grind, but the heart like Gohan. Power in the calm for the mic get blown on. He break through limits, ultra instinct thoughts. Sing hooks like beams that the villains get caught. Spirit bomb, soul crowd landing in strength. Every note got a meaning, every bar got length. Set mind with the real life fight. Family man swag with a super saiyan light. Comic shop heat, but the vision go deep. Emoji drop gems while the rest just sleep. Vegeta in the pride, but he calm like Whis. Always got a plan, never fold in the least. He switch up forms, now he rap, now he sing. Like a fusion dance king with that inner ring bling. Twitch screen glow like the aura he bring. In the chat show love when he do his thing. Every line sharp like a beam from Cell, but the wisdom run deep like he trained with Corin's well. He ain't just flash, it's substance and roots. From a fan first crown to the lyrical boots. You never know the vibe, could be joy, could be strife, but he larger than life and he lived that life. DB's that mind with the real life fight. Family man swag with the super saiyan light. Comic shop heat, but the vision go deep. Emoji drop gems while the rest just sleep.
What is up, Emoji? And we've got OBL here, so I'm going to bring her up too. I don't have a song for her yet, but let's bring her up. All right, we got everyone in the house. What is up? What is up, OBL and Emoji or King Disney? What are we calling you these days?
Oh, wait, hold on. OB freaking L. This is dope. This is dope. I promise I'm gonna have a visual soon. I'm still just setting up. Informant. I don't hate the song. It's a bop, bro. It's a bop. It's a
That is
bop.
a bop and a half, dude.
Yeah, it's it's a vibe. I mess with it. And thank you for the King Disney introduction. It just warms my heart that that
It's
the
I
acknowledgement
can't get
is
used to
being.
it. I can't get used to it. Honestly, Moj, I'm still having trouble. I'm not gonna lie. Still having trouble getting the words to come out of my mind.
It's you know what? It's always an adjustment when there's a change to the power
True.
dynamic. So
True.
there's always
True.
that type of level of adjustment. But
Well, you're here.
What's the
Well, I saw
crack,
you change.
guys?
He
What's the
changed
crack?
back though. As soon as you got verification from Veve that they were going to call you that, then you took it off. What happened?
Did
that
you?
that's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Just needed
Now
He
that
needed
now
Veve
validation.
to say you're the
yeah,
king.
I
I
don't.
got you.
Yeah, you know what it is because I don't need the name there because at this point it's just common knowledge. It's just known, right? So I can go back to my branded, emoji name and people already know, that this is King Disney. So yeah.
Very cool.
Oh,
Very
Jesus.
cool. So yeah, we've got the drop today. Jisoo and Jennie are dropping today, and I think there's like 40 million of these, like 160 of these, and lots of these, 3,000 of these, and 600
Nice.
of the secret rare. Are either one of you going for? You kind of thinking about? Because if I look at the votes, so we don't have many votes, 22 votes, only 27% going for. It is only $14.99. I have not decided if I'm doing it yet. But what about you both? Are either one of you going to consider doing this? Or are you going to wait, maybe buy it in the market? What's the plan?
I'm not gonna be dropping. I'm not gonna be going for the drop. K-pop's not my my fandom big time. It's not sort of my space so much. But I know we do have a lot of what are they called? What are they called? What are they called?
Blinks.
Blinks. There's a
Blink
lot of blinks.
182s.
Blink 182.
Blink 182 is right.
They stole that.
Definitely.
They definitely stole that from those guys. Yeah, not for me, but I will say I love the like chibi style. Is that the word? Chibi style?
Chibi. Yep.
Yeah, like the chibi style.
Yeah.
It's cool to have like the contrast of the more realistic statues and models, and then have the chibi style as well. I think that's a great play. Great play.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they do well. I'm not the only reason I'd be going for one is to try to get one of these like diamond crystal ones, which are very cool. Of course, if you get all 4 of the diamond crystals, you're going to get an airdrop, and you can't get those in the market store. On the other ones, though, there is a mystery airdrop if you get all 12, and you will have to buy those in the store. And Big A on the other day, he did some calculations and said approximately 56 blind box in order to get that. So, and that of course does not mean you're going to get it if you get 56. So you're gonna have to take a lot of chances to try to get the full set, because you do have to get those in the store. So that to me is not something I'm going for. It's crazy. I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna make whatever that airdrop. What is the airdrop? Is the heart, right? The diamond heart.
yeah, so the airdrop, there's a mystery airdrop, and then there's this one. So if you get the diamond ones,
Okay.
then the 4 diamonds, which can be bought in the store or the marketplace, you'll get that. The other one, we do not know what it could be. Like, I don't know. It could be a BlackPink porta potty. We just have no clue. Mystery airdrop right there. What do you think?
You know what? You know what? It's gonna make whatever
A freaking porta
whatever that
potty.
is super scarce. It's gonna make whatever that is super scarce.
Mm,
Oh
And
yeah,
I
I can't
think,
hear.
yeah, I think that if it is a mystery, the only way, like, because right now, honestly, being honest, the sentiment is low for this. I'm hearing across the board, a lot of people aren't even going to attempt it, because that's a lot of bread to drop, right?
it
For
is. It is.
for a diamond heart and who knows what, right? The only thing that I feel could honestly turn it around is if whatever this secret thing is, and this comes as speculation time,
Mm.
and whatever this secret thing is, if it's something that a true BlackPink fan would covet,
Yes.
that would be the
Which it
only thing that would.
sounded like. It sounded like when is this from the official chat with Corey and MC yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Um,
Uh,
yeah, I think so. I think it
Thursday,
was.
or was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. I'm so
I can't.
confused with it.
Oh, listen, I'm days are all over the place. But yeah,
But
when
it's an airdrop.
Corey was talking about it, he seemed pretty hype.
I
He
mean,
Yeah.
but
seemed pretty excited.
it's not going to be a phygital. Like if it was like a signed record or something, that would be huge, right? So
Mm,
it's going to
mm,
be,
mm, mm, mm.
but it's an airdrop, so it can't be that.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
even
Okay.
say that. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even care go so far as saying that. I'd say, like, to me, the only thing that I feel, or one of the things that I feel will probably get recognition from BlackPink fans, they are going on tour, VIP access, meet and greets.
Oh
Ooh,
my
yes, that
God,
would be cool.
that would blow. Oh, can I
That
swear?
that would be something that I feel would be but the thing is, it would already be done, right? So, like,
Yeah, look
it
right
would already
here.
be too late. But
See,
mhm.
look, no, this is the important thing right here. May 24th. They burn everything, so you don't actually have to do it like today, and I don't think it's going
Mm.
to sell out, and everything's
Mhm.
going to be gauged over the whole over each of the drops. So there's 4,400 of the common and 3,000 of the uncommon. Those, and then the 160, these are over the 4,400. So this isn't going to sell out today, so you could make the play later on as we get closer and say, you know what, maybe I will invest to try to get the full set, or just get these
Yeah.
diamond. I don't
But
know. I'm not going to do it. I don't think I'm going to
I
do it.
mean, I'm not either, because even that type of package isn't like alluring to me, because I don't really. I mean, they're a cool band, but I'm not really like I'm
Mm,
not
You're
really
mm,
a
not
mm.
fan
into
like
them.
that. No, I mean, you
Totally.
know what? It's funny, because when they first dropped on, I'm big into music, and I listen to lots of different types of music, right? So when they first dropped, that was my dive into BlackPink, right? When I was,
Mm.
Okay.
and some of the music, like, I really liked. There was this because that
Dude,
actually took me
they're
more
really
into
good. They're
BTS.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a vibe. It was a vibe, but I mean, I haven't been following them throughout their career. I don't have that same
Either
connection,
way.
So I know my daughter loves APT, right? But yeah, I mean, it's
It is.
cool.
It's going to be interesting to see. I've kind of skipped some comments. Just going to go up to here to Alejandro. Thank you, Alejandro, for the super chat. You are the second super chat ever in my entire life. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. He's been a big supporter. And so thank you for doing that, and fun under the sun. Big A was correcting me. It's 53.3 blind boxes that you have to get in order to get all 12 of each girl.
God
That's a
damn.
lot. Yeah, right? That's way too much. What's
That's a
up,
Yeah,
Two
lot.
Cents?
Like,
Double Quill in the house. Yeah, that's just crazy. Let's see. Big A, do you think the odds change now that you can pick which one you buy instead of hitting Jisoo over and over? Ooh, that's a good question, Casey BMW. Very well could be. And Dane K is very good at this game. He plays the game where you buy out a drop. So he's saying spend 400, 500 gems to get a secret airdrop worth 75 tops. Has to be a collectible if it's an airdrop. And all the BlackPink FAs. I don't know. Maybe it could be, what if it's like one of their meat tenderizer holders? I mean, the light thing. Like for all 4, it could be like one of those. I don't know.
What?
Wait,
A
what?
what?
Yeah.
I
Sorry?
would be mad. I would be
A meat
tight.
tenderizer?
Oh, wait,
Oh, are you
this thing. You
talking
don't know what
about
I'm
the
talking
bloody
about?
the
You
light
talking about that's a
sticks?
secret
You're talking
airdrop?
about the
Yeah, the
light sticks.
VV, the
Wow.
BlackPink light.
Yo,
Yeah.
what? I would
Wow.
tell them to take that back. Take that back.
Yeah, I mean, it could be here. Let's just take a quick look. So I had to pull it up real quick. Maybe it's a meat tenderizer holder. I don't know. Like if you have all 4, that could be the airdrop. Maybe.
Nah,
No, we don't
chill,
think so.
chill. Don't
That
want
is
that. Don't
not
want
a
that.
meat
Take that back.
tenderizer, you.
Oh, I don't know. Majin in the house. Good to see you. What is up? Wait, did you see that he won like every giveaway this week?
Yo, Majin
Shut
been
up,
on fire,
Majin.
bro. I
What?
think he hacked X Picker,
Blessings,
bro. In all
blessings.
honesty, I think he hacked X Picker. Because he's been on fire with
Yes.
giveaways and spaces.
How the
He
heck?
won one from the Oasis. He won back to back the Oasis and the
And from
Collector's Hub.
me, he
And
won
you
one
too?
from me.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
That's why. So here you go. This Majin, this is from everyone here. I'm pretty sure this is from everyone here. I think so. So here we go. That's what you get.
Listen, the man's blessed. What are you gonna do? He's got the big man on his side. You know,
He does this week. Hey, look, good for him. And Miss Gecko, thank you for hanging out or dropping by. And by the
Gex
way,
is in the building. What's up,
yeah,
Gex?
I just want to give her a shout out because she does that calendar. I usually have it popped up, but I was running a little late. Amazing calendar with all these events. Oh, it takes a lot of work. Her world,
the evolving of the calendar though. She now has an avatar that
She's
is
got the avatar now,
talking and you know, going through the list of what's happening for the week and like in this real professional like setup style. It's fucking amazing. Can I swear? That's what I was gonna say. Am I allowed to swear? We're doing this clean. Just so I know.
No, you can swear a little bit, just not gratuitous. But
okay,
yes.
okay, grand. I'll keep it clean.
Because I swear a lot too. Now that you're monetized, there's certain rules. Like if it's just
okay, perfect. I just need the rules. No,
I
keep it good.
I usually
keep
cuss a lot. But what I will say about you keep it clean. Well, you can throw a little bit in there because I like to do that too. But Miss Gecko, definitely thank you for that calendar. And anyone, please check it out and share it because look, this is how we're going to get bigger. And yes, there's some other stuff. We're not just all VV. Check it out. Really good stuff. So good stuff there, Miss Gecko. Definitely. Grats to getting the super chat function. Absolutely. And Cold Chillin' here. Good to see you. He was on Wednesday on my VVverse Live. Good to see you. And he's starting his own channel. So everyone, please go out there and give him a follow and check him out. Good to have you here. He likes the meat tenderizer. All right. So just real quick here, 4 minutes, a little less than 4 minutes to join the waitlist if you want to. I don't think it's going to sell out though, so you don't have to. We got Captain Obvious in the house. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's been a little while. Who's going for this? Let us know. He's been at Tucson's doing well on his poker. There you go. 34 votes, 29% going for this. Hit that like button because it makes my wife love me more. I think. Maybe not. Hopefully today she'll love me more. I would be in favor of the more MCP you bid on these drops would increase your chances to get high rarity. What do you both think about that? Would you like something like that?
Could be. That could be a way of using them up. It definitely could.
I mean, yeah, go ahead, Emoji. I want to hear what you think about this.
I think across the board, there's more need for the purpose of utilizing MCP. I think that right now I don't really have much reason to spend it, with the exceptional like little things that drop here and there. Increasing your chances of getting a rarity based off of how much MCP you spend. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. I don't know if I'm opposed to that. I have to feel it out because I never thought about this before. I have to feel this out, but I don't know if I'm opposed to that.
It would give us we really right now, and Vivi knows this. And by the way, I see they're in here, so thank you, for being here. We do have a giveaway also. we need to get the people who already here reasons to go for more drops, to spend more money. Look, they're here to make money and we're here to take risks to get lucky, right? And hopefully get a good collectible. That could be a good way to do it. I definitely think that could be a good way to do it. I always share everything. I definitely show other people more than they show me. Hey, I try to show you every time, Double Quill. Absolutely. And there's Veve. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well today. Let's see. I predict less than 450 sell. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's right. I'm going to look for these in the market. I love the fashion with these. That's the other thing. Like, I don't know if we have any new people. Obviously, I've got my affiliate code. I can scam you out of that. Or I'm sorry, shill it or whatever you want to say. But if you're new, you wait for the market to open. You'll probably be able to buy like the common for fairly inexpensive. So definitely good opportunity here. Emoji,
Yes.
just gotta say, just to add on the side of the pricing and all that sort of thing. I gotta say, I know that we're looking to push the platform and for all of these items in the marketplace to become much more valuable over time. But I gotta say, I was listening to was it a space that was kind of unrelated. I think it was more leaning more into like the Web3 side of things. But I think they were talking metaverse, and I think they were talking product within the metaverse and like NFTs and obviously all this, just the space in general. And the pricing was something that kind of comes up a lot, like NFTs, and can be, on the pricier side if you're looking to get into it. So I think for hopefully all of us are, we're in this new sort of generation and wanting to get new folks in and checking out the platform and the game and the verse and everything. So from the perspective of like new folks coming in and checking out the platform and seeing that you can deck out your game, your Veveverse like platform with these items that don't cost, an arm and a leg to kind of get into, I think that is the play. Honestly, I think
100
like that is going to be so much more appealing to new folks coming in and being able to pick up little items from all sorts of fandoms, that aren't going to break the bank. So I think it is obviously, for us, people who've been here from day dot, it's a different story. But I think for new folks coming in, it definitely has a bit more appeal when everything's on the lower side.
It's a good. I've talked about this where I said, for people who have kids, like you could go in for 10 gems, and if you're new, you can get them for free using an affiliate link. You go in, buy 2, 3, maybe even 4 collectibles, go in the Veveverse, spend an hour or two making stuff, whatever. You just did that for $10 or whatever. You can't go many places and get an event for $10. Then you still own it. You can go back to it. You could sell it. So I think it's a great opportunity. And thank you, Mike Collectibles, for the happy birthday and the grats on the channel. Appreciate it and appreciate his support. He's the one who encouraged me to do it.
Happy freaking birthday, my dude! Should have started with that, man.
I'm 70. No, I'm not 70. Wow, Miss, thank you. He had no idea it's my birthday. It is my birthday, Big A. I really appreciate it. He's such a good host with me. I appreciate him coming on there too. Yeah, stuff is definitely reasonable, I think, on here. Let's see, we've got 4 minutes until the thing goes live. Why don't I play? So I did a little video about like me growing up and how I got to the point here. It's actually not really me. It's about Johnny French, but you guys want to watch it? I mean, it's not.
Who's Johnny French?
Oh, you don't know? Yeah, you probably don't know who Johnny French is. Like my alter ego. He is the long lost cousin of Ron English.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's not going to make any sense. Let me play this. Go Emoji. Go ahead,
real quick,
Emoji.
I just want to say I have my setup ready. I'll be ready to jump on with the visuals. I'm gonna watch the video, and then after the video, I'm gonna dip and then come back with the visuals.
Perfect. It's about 2 minutes, and then we'll be at the drop. Okay, let's do this, and I'll see you on the other side. Here we go.
The outlandish odyssey of Johnny French. Johnny French wasn't just born; he arrived. Full mustache, giant sombrero, fresh out of the womb and already a legend, the media went wild. His parents panicked. Fame wasn't in the baby book, so they did what any overwhelmed couple would do. Drop him off behind a KFC dumpster and dipped. See ya, Johnny. By age 3, Johnny had discovered 2 things. a love of music, and a weird obsession with the BlackPink meat tenderizer. Don't ask, he won't explain. Life wasn't easy for a mustachioed toddler with rhythm, so he moonwalked his way through the foster homes, disco dancing to survive, sequins, platforms, the whole vibe just to survive. Fast forward to 18. Wait, how did that pic of him at 13 get in there? Cobra, you better not have done that again. Fast forward to 18. College didn't go well. Johnny still wore the same faded sombrero and the stubborn mustache. The other students laughed, but Johnny, he just leaned harder into the drip. Life kept on swinging. At 30, he hit rock bottom, straight into rehab. Group therapy, bad coffee, lots of crying. But at 40, the comeback began. Johnny learned the ancient digital arts of OBS, or OBL, or OB, whatever, with the guidance from the mysterious King Disney and the digital prophet Veve Magic. Then came the drop, the Veve drop. C3PO and R2D2, a golden moment, and the moment Johnny found his true path. He became a proud digital hoarder and a slightly starving YouTube content creator. These days, you'll catch him streaming Veve drops to an elite group of 5 viewers, himself, his wife Shelby Cobra, and maybe a few lost souls who clicked the wrong thumbnail. The mustache, still there. The sombrero, never left. Johnny French, still vibing, one drop at a time.
And there you go. That's Johnny French. Man, that was a little.
Wow, very good, very good.
I'll catch y'all on the other side. I'll be right back.
All right, he's
Okay,
gonna leave and he'll come back on. All right, yeah, there you go. That's Johnny French.
That's
I've
the most
done, like,
random piece of lore I've seen, but you can see a smile on my face the whole time. That was hilarious. That was very good, very good.
I'm glad we got one person who liked it. That's all I need in life is one person. Wapmus, thank you, appreciate that. Hello, OBL. Hope you're doing good. And Emoji, what's up? And there's Mission. Good to see you, Mission. Hope you're doing well. Happy 22nd born day. I freaking wish. I'm old. But it's good to see you, Mission. And again, congrats to him for getting to level 100 like 2 months ago. So very cool. There you go. Cold chilling like too. And Veve Magic, thank you. Appreciate it. Not King Disney, not anymore. Just Emoji.
See, Magic knows. She knows. She knows the crack. She knows that this, like I said, whenever this whole King Disney thing happened, I was like, is the sandwich okay? Is everybody in the sandwich in agreement in this, for this title change? And I just knew, I could just feel it from across the pond that her skin was
it wasn't going. Yeah.
Oh,
he's trolling her with that whole thing, for sure.
Big time.
Majin, yes, it is my birthday. Yes, unfortunately. It's one day closer to death. It's a day I love to celebrate. I used to love to celebrate, but thank you for that. Ace Rig, Ryan, good to see you. So he received the uncommon for Jennie. So if you go here, like, I don't really know if there's any more that I really like about any particular one. Got to go here. There's the common. I really like these diamonds.
They're cool. They are cool.
If I sell a few more things, I might go back this week or tomorrow.
And you know what? I wonder what the diamond looks like in the verse.
Oh, I'm sure it looks pretty good.
Like the way it's cut. Yeah.
And everything. Oh, for sure.
And the cuts of it, I think, would look very good.
It looks really good. So I don't know if you saw this. So in the United States, there's Diamond of Crater Park. It's in Arkansas. It's the only place in the world you can pay $15 and go hunting for diamonds. It's 32 acres. You can go into the dirt. People find them on the surface and they find big ones, but if you sift through dirt, you can sometimes find them.
Holy crap.
I found one. I went with my wife. Yeah, it's 51 points, so just over a half carat. And this is my 4th time there. It's the first time I ever found a diamond.
Oh my goodness, that's insane.
It's crazy.
For $15.
Yeah, I went in and got it. Like, I don't know its actual value. It's a nice clear white diamond.
Look at it. That's quite a chunky little boy too.
Yeah, it's definitely, so I love diamonds.
Wow. Well then, listen, that sounds like this. You might need to be picking one of these
Maybe if
or
I
a couple
do
of
it,
these girls up.
it's a possibility. Let me know what you got in chat, everyone. Anthony Cooper, good luck to everyone going for the drop. Fantastic content as always. Thank you, Anthony Cooper. Really appreciate it. There's Pixel Pudding. Good to see you. Happy birthday. Oh, you're an Aries too. Good to have a fellow here. And look, Double Co got her uncommon. She really loves uncommons.
Nice, Double Coil.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that. And Grass says his birthday's next week. So you're an Aries too. And he's going to be level 70. What level are you, OBL? What level are you now?
Oh my gosh, it's like level 20 or something, very low. I'm not like a huge collector, and my collecting spree was much more intense at the beginning. This was a couple
Of
of years
course.
ago, you know, whenever
Sure.
everything was a bit crazy, much more crazy.
Very
But yeah,
much.
I'm still a low level. I'm still a low level. I'm still a little fish, in comparison to a lot of you guys.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
it's
a
a
pretty small fish.
crackle.
There, I love his avatar. It's really
His
cool.
setup, it's
Thanks,
so
man.
sick.
Hey,
Dude, what's the crack, Roach?
what's up? What's up? How's it going?
Not too bad, not too
It's
bad.
like a
Long
different
time
thing
no
when you're here like
see.
this. Yeah, long time no see. By the way, look what the wife said. We all know the diamond's really hers. It's true.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I
rule
listen.
is
I don't even know what I said about it being yours, mate.
it's not mine. What's mine is hers, and what's hers is hers. I don't know why that happens like that, but yeah, it's
That's the way
just
it
how
is,
it
my
works.
dude.
Diamond hands has a whole new meaning. That's true. It does. All right, so we've got emoji here. It's 10:04. Let us know what you got on the drop. But yeah, we're just going to talk about the drop. We've got some big things coming. All of this. So yeah, I don't know where we're going to go from here, emoji. But like you're all set up. You want to say something?
Actually, I wanted to weigh in a little bit on what OBL had brought up as far as just price points and bringing people into, or just kind of like just understanding, the space, and the practicality of digital collecting, right? And I think that is important. I think a lot of times, the headlines, read this NFT sold for, this amount of money, 6 figures or $1 million plus or something like that, which I know a lot of people get excited about that. But also on the other side of the spectrum, you have people that are kind of like, why the heck would I spend that much money on this? Right. And having something that's accessible, right? That's mainly for people just to enjoy and have fun with the collecting experience, I think is very important. So I agree as far as just having, different price points and areas of accessibility being an important factor in any type of, adoption. The other side of things too is, well, what can you do with it? Right? Like what's the purpose of it? And I think Vive's doing a good job on that end, especially with the comics platform, because it makes sense. You can read it, right? But even now with, the verse and having more things that you can do and, in decorating your space, I would like to see that open up more. But I think it's a start. And it shows a use case for them, that you're not just buying them just to be little pictures on your phone, but you can actually do
something
stuff with practical stuff with it. Yeah. And it's not an arm and a leg.
Yeah, agreed. And I was gonna ask, because I kind of follow like the Fortnite drops and stuff. Obviously there's no like official connection, but how much would because it was Adventure Time, I think, dropped this week, and then they had Sabrina Carpenter last week. But how much are you talking for one of those skins? I know it's in V-Bucks.
Skin is about $20.
Yeah, it's just
$20.
like a set is 20, right? And then sometimes they'll have individual ones for like
and you can get them for cheaper, but like
so
you
get
need a set
everything
with,
at once. Oh, do you?
It depends what's in the package, right? So sometimes it'll have their like pickaxe, and it'll come with the skin, the pickaxe, the backpack, like the whole set. And sometimes they'll double them up too, but and it depends. But you're running. I'd say if I'm getting something, $20 worth of V-Bucks is kind of like my standard thing of what I get, and then I just buy what I want. But around there.
Yeah, I think that's.
Is my volume okay? Or
yeah, you sound good. Oh, you sound good.
Clear as a day. Clear as day,
Thank
dude.
you.
Yeah, the
Go ahead,
costs, I
go
think yeah, I was gonna say the cost on the collectibles are getting better. I'm interested to see what Star Wars is going to be like, because look, they're going to look at that as a good opportunity to raise funds for the company, which I think is fair. I just hope there's some really, really cool stuff. And from what I've heard, it looks like it's going to be good. I just hope pricing,
Ooh, ooh,
you know.
ooh.
Yeah, I'm actually even more excited, and or looking forward to as far as what this mobile app is going to look like for the
Yes.
Weverse.
Mm.
Because that's the biggest thing for me. Like, well, what can you do with it? And I see a lot of people, making some amazing. I saw someone build. I forgot their username. If you guys remember it, but they built like a whole like Greek style island.
Yeah,
It
it
looked
was.
like Themyscira.
Yes. I
What's his
just
name?
commented on it. I just commented on it. What's his
Oh
bloody
my,
name?
who it is? If somebody knows the chat,
Oh.
I can look it up. Yeah, it looks amazing. I even think
hmm
David, you even commented on it. Like, it
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
looks
Mm-hmm.
really good. There's such good stuff. Now, I
hmm
don't know if you're gonna be able to do that in the mobile app, but I like the mobile app because if I'm hanging with the family, I can be upstairs on my phone and pretending like I'm hanging out with them. Or otherwise,
Don't
Mhm.
I
do
gotta be
that.
downstairs, right?
No. Don't do
But
that.
but even even if you can't do all of that, right? Like
Right,
it's just another layer of accessibility, right? And
Mm-hmm,
you
for
can
mm-hmm.
sure.
get it. You'll be able to do something, right? You'll be able to do something,
Yes.
and it's also it lowers a barrier of entry, right? Because a lot of people still have not been able to jump on yet, just because of the power that you need to run
Mm.
it. So if you can do it off a smartphone, and that just opens up the doors for more people to kind of like do stuff with it.
Right.
And I mean, that was the biggest thing for me, even with the showroom, because I remember when the app first came out, I spent a lot of time like just decorating showrooms and stuff like that. But
Right.
as my collection started growing, it became less practical to use a
Mm.
showroom because I'd be scrolling forever. So,
Right.
that kind of stopped. But, this, it opens up the doors to kind of like do more stuff. So I'm excited.
And not just you, to the world, to the people who don't have PCs.
Mhm.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah, of
Not
course.
everyone
100.
has a PC, and so that's a really good thing. Here's the biggest bro. What's up? The biggest,
Happy
nicest
bro.
guy here. Happy birthday, brother!
Biggest
Thank
bro.
you. Thank you for all the time you give us with every drop show, giving us a great place for us to hang out. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Good to see you, the biggest bro. Everyone should obviously be checking him out. He's got lots of stuff going on. Veve Radio stuff with the Real and Common podcast. Good to have you here.
Definitely,
Legends.
definitely. Hit a horn for biggest bro.
There we go.
Here we go.
He's got the full set. There you go. You're already
Woo.
out and going. There you go. Very cool. Shout out to Emojii and OBL. Absolutely. It's good to have both of them here. Just real quick, just to check where we're at on the poll. Looks like we only got 50 votes. If you haven't voted yet, please vote. 28% going for this, which is about what we see. So we'll have to see how many have actually sold. If somebody in chat looks it up and tells us how many have totally sold, that would be great, or the total number. Would appreciate that. And also hit that like button if you don't mind. All right, back to the drop. So we've got these two today, Jisoo and Jennie, and then tomorrow they're going to have the final part of the drop. The airdrop is what most people are interested in. The good news is if you want to go for this, I would say if you get the diamond on one of these, you go forward and you hit one of the diamond girls, maybe you buy the other three. They're going to be quite expensive though, with only 160, right? Because I mean, 4,400 of the common and then the special edition only 160. It's not like they're going to give out 160 on the first 160. So these are going to be quite rare. And as we get closer to the day that these are going to burn, which I said what was May 24th, everything burns. That's going to be really, I'm going to be keeping an eye on this date because that's going to be into Star Wars month. People are going to be thinking about Star Wars, probably not BlackPink. This could be one of the rarest items on there.
It might
And that, I think that's the Comic-Con weekend as well. End of May, 23rd of May, I think.
Oh, is it?
May is over by you, the UK.
Yeah, the London
Oh,
one.
the UK. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, that is true. I forgot. Yep. So yeah, this will be interesting to see. And then on the other airdrop, in case you're just joining us, the mystery airdrop, you got to get all 12 because there's 3 of each.
Oof.
And you got to get them in the store. Unlike the diamond ones, you can actually buy those in the marketplace or get them through the store. So if you get this, Holy cow. That probably will be the rarest thing on the app
Yo,
because people
whatever,
aren't spending as much,
On
right?
the app, do you
whatever.
think?
I mean, I don't know if a lot of people are going to go for this, but
Yeah.
also too, once again, whatever this mystery thing is, I hope it's something massive and massive for fans, like, because yo, if it's one of those like little balloon hammers, I'm saying take it back. I'm saying take it back. But like, yo, like it is an opportunity to do something big for the fandom. I mean,
Right.
at the amount of money that people will have to drop for this,
Yeah.
take them on tour with BlackPink. Just let them tour with BlackPink. Go on the whatever they do to tour, the
That
plane, the
would be,
shuttle,
oh
the
my,
bus, whatever.
oh my God, on the
It's
plane.
it should be
The
something crazy.
shuttle.
It should be something crazy.
They're going on a shuttle, everyone.
Yo,
Look at that.
whatever
It's
they do.
London meetup.
Shout out
Look at
Magic
that.
in the chat.
Is she going there? Did she win a poker event to be able to go there?
We're
No, she's-
fingers crossed. We're getting the magic dust out. We're practicing our karma and our manifestation to get that woman to London.
Yeah, I think she can do it. Definitely. The surprise for the last Blackpink was really good, as I recall. Didn't have a physical boxing. Yeah, but they didn't say physical. They say a mystery airdrop. Unless they're literally going to take an airplane and drop it on your house. That would be cool. I'd be very happy if they did that. Personally, I think a 101 and maybe 110 chaser would bring people. Well, it'd bring us in, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, we're going to have to keep
Well,
an eye on this.
and that's the thing too, right? Like it could be all right if it is a scarce item. That's cool for us, but also a lot of us aren't Blackpink fans. So
Right.
that's another thing that I say. Like I think that whatever it is should be something that their fandom actually wants or would covet.
Right. True.
You know, outside of just the
Because
VV
they're
space.
ruthless. Like the Blinks are ruthless fans.
Yeah,
proper
totally.
diehards. Like
Yeah. I mean, if they had given a Phygital something that they had to have, because that's what I think needs to be attached to everything with the fandom is some type of Phygital that they would have to get. So therefore they'll go for the digital collectible NFT. I mean, I joke about this all the time. I mean, I've got people who like me and I could pull out a 101 nose hair right now and sell it to you, but nobody's going to want it. So you got to like, it's not just fandom, right? You also have to have people wanting what they're giving.
I got it. I got it right here. Are you ready? I got it right here. You ready? Yo,
do it.
They get to be in a Blackpink music video. Boom.
Ooh.
oh my God, stop.
But I
Whoa,
would.
that would be bonkers.
I wouldn't want
That would be bloody bonkers, dude.
But it's not for you. It's not for you. It would be for the fans.
For the fans.
Mm.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Well, just like, did you see the thing with the addiction comic, what they're doing? Like do a 60-second video of making some food that's inspired by the addiction comic, and you're going to be in the addiction comic. I think I might do it.
Oh, no way.
Did see that.
Yeah.
I do.
What?
I think I think that's dope. That Vincent did that, and I will be remiss without shouting out my co-host because she did do an entry for that and made this bomb bruschetta.
I saw that.
And definitely check that out. And that is Veve Magic. So yeah, she did. She was like I think one of the first people to enter into. I
think we have until Monday. I got to get it going quick too, because the wife today. So today's my birthday, of course. The thing I love mint, right? Like anything with mint in it. So she makes this brownie with a mint topping, icing. It's like cream cheese too, which I don't love cream cheese, but this is so good. And then it's got a ganache on top.
Oh my!
So she makes it for me every year. And then my son eats it all. It's so good.
Insane. That sounds freaking delicious.
I'm laughing at Majin's comment in the chat. If he's not in a Blackpink music video, you got eternal beef with emoji. Yo, you heard it here first. There it is. The surprise airdrop is you get to be in a Blackpink music video. Veve, make it happen.
Ooh, I like it. I think you just made it happen. Look, Dive Jedi, he wants the 101 birthday nose hair. It could be worth something. It really could be. Said no one, but that's okay. I bake a ton of stuff. Make my own. So we're screwed. if all these people get involved who actually know how to cook, because I don't.
Oh,
A little
OBL,
bear.
you got a secret admirer. You got a secret.
There you go.
Admirer.
Was excited to see what she looks like. I think he has a crush. There you go.
What? Oh, is Lil Bear
The
watching?
little one, yeah.
What's happening, little boy? How's it going? Oh, yeah, Little Bear. I was able to hang out with him in VR chat the other week. We went in
Very
for a
cool.
sesh. Yeah, took him in. I was chaperoning, and showing him around the place. So yeah, shout out to Little Bear. Hope you're well, buddy.
Very, very cool. Yeah, definitely. Oh, go ahead.
I do want to say one thing that I think should be done in stuff like this. If they are going to do something catered towards the fans, it should be advertised in advance. It should be like what exactly it is. Like, I know now it's fun speculating and stuff like that, but let's say they do something that's big that the fans would care about. The first thing that they would say, well, how come we didn't know? So what I would say, like, kind of like for the future is
let us know.
Just say what it is.
No mystery.
Why keep it
we
secret?
don't want.
And especially if the target is the fans, then let them know, what's going on, so they can look into it and make the decision as far as if there's something that they want or not.
Yeah, it's a really good. It's a good point, because I mean, like you said,
everything now is after the fact, right? So it's.
I mean, maybe we'll finally get my bidet for the Veveverse. Maybe it's like a BlackPink bidet. Is that possible? By the I say stupid stuff, OBL. Like, I never say anything serious.
Listen, we can, somebody will sort you out with a Japanese toilet or something like that. Because there's a bidet, wrapped up in those.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. They're like all in one now. Not a separate water fountain in your bathroom. Right? Exactly. By the way,
go for that ride.
Yeah, Atomic, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. To be eligible for the surprise airdrop, you have to hit the buy button. So yes, you do have to buy them in the store enough times to get the common, uncommon, and secret rare, given that store purchases only are required to be eligible. Yes, and so, like I said, it's about 53 pulls that you have to do total on all of them to get it. Absolutely crazy. But thank you for that super chat. Really appreciate the support. Ace Rig, let's see. Now I got the Jennie full set. So Ryan has completed the full set today. So... wow. Okay, Ryan, how many did you buy to complete both sets today? Just let us know, because I'm curious if it's like 25 or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Everyone. I'm just gonna say right now, everyone is completing the set is bugging.
Yeah,
I mean, or you know what? You got bread. It's cool. It's cool.
I thought it was Rose. Wasn't Rose in White Lotus, or is it Lisa? I thought it was Rose.
Rose.
I think it's Lisa. I think it's Lisa.
We're going to have to check this
I don't
out.
know.
Hold on.
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw a YouTube short of her
Were they both
talking about it. I'm not sure.
No, it is Lisa. What?
Oh.
So why did I think
I
it
have
was
to
Rose?
Watch White Lotus? Everyone keeps telling me
yes,
it's really.
I haven't watched it either. Good reviews.
Yeah, I've heard good things. No spoilers, because I do want it. Okay, it is Lisa. Damn. Everyone was saying Rose before. I really thought it was.
Well, wasn't Rose in that show with The Weeknd? Or one of them was in the show with The Weeknd.
I think they're all actresses now at this point.
Yeah, but there was a show. Was it a show or a movie where he was like a creep? But one of them were in that movie.
Oh, for real?
I just said I'm so behind on this show.
I'm trying to see if I can.
Rose. I feel like
somebody in here will know. Who knows? Yeah, I'm so behind on the shows too. Okay, here you go. He spent 135 gems. Now, if you could spend 260 and get the full set,
and that's all of the 2 that dropped today. But he still has to go and get.
Yes,
he got the 6, but he still has to go back and do it again for the other 2, right?
But Ryan, here's the big question: how many of the diamonds did you get? Any diamonds? Because those are going to be fairly valuable. That if you got 1 or 2 of those, you could sell those and then move forward. Like, that's the calculus I'd be looking for. If he got even just 1, yeah, that would bring it down. Hidden Jester just joined the stream. What's up, E? Can you buy the set in the marketplace? It has to be store bought. Set has to be store bought for this mystery. But if you want this, you can get the diamond characters in the store or the marketplace. Like, that's not confusing for the blinks, right? It's confusing for us It's going to be confusing for them. But yes,
Mm.
for the big mystery airdrop, you are going to need to get those in the store. So 2 sets equals 135. He didn't get 1 diamond. Interesting.
Oof,
That's rough.
that's mad.
But what time is it now? We could actually see how much these are going for in the market, and I still have a giveaway.
Ooh.
Yeah, should we do the giveaway? Let's do the giveaway, and then we'll look at the store and see where everything is at. All right, let me copy this. We're gonna make it right here. I'm gonna get it started. I'll pull this up, and before we start, everyone, remember, if you've won in the past 30 days, you can't win. Other than that, no purchase necessary. This is not sponsored by YouTube, but this is sponsored by Veve. The giveaway is. Let me play my little blurb, and I will see you on the other side.
It's time to join the Veve Digital Collectible giveaway. If you haven't won in the last 30 days, this is your chance to wrap something amazing. Don't miss out. Good luck.
And there you go. Hashtag BlackPink, everyone. Just go ahead and put that in there. I like casual. Casual says nose hair.
Hashtag, oh, Jesus. You're going to be known for that now, dude.
I say it all the time. So
Oh,
it's
do
okay.
you? Okay.
Yeah, I say it all the time because we're always talking about, like, you know, rare things, but there's lots of rare things on my body nobody wants. So,
Okay.
but if somebody wants, here you
Gotta
go.
get
All
on
the people.
that bathwater trend. Have you seen that? It's disgusting.
Oh wait, tell me.
Okay.
just
Never mind.
quickly.
Never mind.
No,
Never
it's
mind.
not worth
No. It's all good. It's all good.
All right.
In your spare time, you look that up.
Look it up. That's right, BlackPink, everyone. And by the way, the rules are also in the description if you want to know that. OBL, I know Emoji's got some cool stuff coming out. But what about you, OBL? What are you working on these days? What do you want to shill? What's going on? And there's Fromy. What's up, buddy? Good to see him.
What up, Fro? What do I have to shill? Well, I have actually. It's not a weekly situation, but I have teamed up with the freaking legend that is Miss Gex.
Nice.
To do a wee space here and there, just kind of, you know, we're both moms, so kind of when we get a free week, we love to come together and chat all things, specifically sort of metaverse scope, like the wider scope of metaverses that currently exist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and that's definitely a topic that we've both really gravitated towards from the beginning of this thing. So yeah, just chatting about the progression of each metaverse, kind of where they were and where they are now. Obviously the Veveverse is a big part of that conversation.
Sure.
And yeah, VR chat, we got Sandbox, Decentraland, Wilder World, Futureverse.
Oh God, you're doing them all.
We're wanting to talk.
And this is going to be. This will be a couple times a month for now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. A couple times a month. Sort of, we'll give you guys a heads up when we're going to drop it. But we're kind of just curating all our information and all our thoughts, and then we'll just drop them on you some.
And then you'll do it someday. Yeah. Obviously, she'll have it on the calendar. I'll obviously tweet it out and let everyone know about it. And there she is entering the contest. I hope everyone wins here. Fair play to a lot of. Yay, proper legends. All right, let's see. Maybe Stacker's bugging, but I haven't seen a diamond minted yet. Really?
Ooh.
Do you know how many have been minted, KCBMW? And by the way, BlackPink, hashtag BlackPink, put that in there to be entered into the Veve giveaway. I don't know what they're going to be giving out. What do you think about what, David, you said the other day on the Collectors Hub about bringing in, I saw Kid Arcade talk about this, bringing in collectibles from, let's say Kid Arcade into the Veveverse. You think that's going to happen? And what do you feel about that? Both of you.
Bro, yeah. Emojii, do you want to go first?
I think that is awesome. We have so many talented people in this community, and shout out to Kid Arcade because he's a legend, right?
Yeah.
But we have, Fabrics. We have like so many people that have created amazing art. Music. We have Non-Fungible Wonderful, right?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully myself can get in there one day.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that would be dope. I think that there would definitely be support from the community because we've had that. as far as like the community has been supporting, and shout out to the community for that. But I I would love to see that. I truly would love to see that happen. Um, so yeah, hopefully that rolls out soon.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully that
I
rolls out soon.
agree. I agree. I think that, like, from what we've seen of metaverses over the past 4 years, um, they each have like their own sort of special sauce. It feels like, and their own sort of format. And I think what kind of drew me towards Veve the app, but more so the verse now as a standalone game, as like a platform or a world building game, um, where you have such huge names, like such hugely established um, companies and IPs, and all of these things would have started off in the beginning much more small and niche, and um, every company, every IP had to start somewhere, and they were
Yeah.
obviously much smaller at that time. So I think, yeah, I just always really commended Phoebe for the decision to allow or to choose to bring those two worlds, like, and have them side by side. Um, I think it's so wonderful for independent art, like obviously the artists on the
Yeah.
app specifically, but going down a level to the community, and to
Yes.
the people that have creative tendencies that are in the pool of people that you've gathered over the past 4 years, and to lift them up into that sort of same um, alignment with the independent artists, and then you're on the same platform as freaking Marvel and Disney, and
Exactly right.
it's crazy.
And
Like,
it support
it's
and it would
crazy.
support. We like the artists that are on there, but also we like the artists that are not on there that we like, and
Yeah,
or like with his fiches. I mean, he's done a great.
absolutely.
He knows how to do these drops. I really always see like Emoji. I don't know what you think about this, and I don't think this will be able to be used for music artists, but I always like the idea of like the jukebox and be able to add
Hmm.
music to this from other people like
Mm.
yourself or
Hmm.
whoever. I'd really like to see some more stuff on the music end, whether it's
Yeah.
non-fungible, wonderful. But like even the old school songs, those should be NFTs. Those should be digital collectibles we could buy on here. And I think it would be really cool to see that.
They should, and I like how Ron has them as vinyls too, because
Yes,
that
that's
adds that
cool.
collectability, collectible approach to it, or the look and the aesthetic. Because once again, when it comes to music, it's a weird space when it comes to Web3, because music is
Mm.
meant to be shared, right? It's not meant to be kept private. It's meant to be as available as it possibly can be. So you still want that exposure, and you still
Mm.
want it to be circulated around, so you don't necessarily want it to be scarce where people can't hear it. But on a
Yes.
collectible side of things, you add in art, you add in things that you can do with it, especially as they build out this platform with the Viviverse and things like that. That's interesting. So I do like that. I think it's dope. I do think, as far as just listening to it, needs to be a bit more accessible,
Yeah.
however that
Mm.
may look, right? Because right now you have to put the jukebox in, you put the thing by the jukebox, and if you want to listen to a song, it's a lot of setup. It's a lot of
A
setup.
lot of work to do, and people don't
Yeah,
even like to hit a button. So totally.
Mm.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I mean,
no, you're
no, go ahead,
dead
OBL. My bad.
dead right. You're dead no dead right. I think, like, the mechanics and the functionality of things like that, of like how you access the art. It'll be in different formats, music being a bit of a trickier one. um if you just were able to get like a non-licensed jukebox, and then have the records that you could, like, slot into the side of them from yourself, Moj, from non-fungible, from
Hmm.
TET, from like a community jukebox, where like all of the
That would
um,
be cool.
do you know what I mean? Like the records would be compatible with the community jukebox rather than
Hmm.
the Ron English jukebox in particular. But just to reverse a little bit into what you said about or my point about bringing your own work into Vivi, or onto the into the Verse platform. Um, yeah, like I was saying, I think it's great for exposure. And I think giving people that independence to bring in what they want and not needing it to come from the official Veve,
Right.
import, and for people to be able to import their own art, their own music, their own sculptures, their own 3D, whatever. I think it'll be a game changer.
For
Um,
sure.
and again, because you have like the contrast of the official and the unofficial sort of merging into this really cool metaverse type experience, which hasn't
Right.
been done. I haven't seen like anything like that in my metaverse exploration adventure, whatever you
Like
want to
seeing
call it.
stuff from
Yeah,
other IPs, like seeing stuff from outside the
yeah,
sandbox or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They want to
Um,
control it, because like Ronnie Lido, he's a great artist. I want to see his stuff out there. He could do
mm,
some of his art and then have a special airdrop with his logo or something like that. But yeah, there's so much
yeah.
stuff out there that I want to see, you know. So
I think and again I know it's so freaking annoying to say, but um, this is just the start of the rollout of this new idea that people have to really get their heads around. A lot of us already
right.
have like crunched it and we understand it and we can see, where it's going. But people that are just coming in, they're like, they need to like wrap their head and it needs to become more digestible. So,
Especially for those
um,
older people. It took me a little while to like not have something physical
yeah,
and
hmm,
but then it works out because I don't have the space for this stuff. Although now
totally.
we want some physical aspect. These fidgetals are cool. But then here or there, especially if they're very rare, it's nice to have. But yeah, the
Mm,
artist stuff, so much stuff. And we already gonna have this, the Viviverse economy. It'd be a great place where they could just, Ronnie
massive,
could do an art
massive.
room, right? And
Massive.
like
I
I
don't
could
think
go in
people,
there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think people, uh, even ourselves in the community, I don't think people fully grasp the creator economy potential. The potential is insane.
Yes.
But
Very
again,
insane.
it's down to us. It's down to the user. It's down to like the self-generated side, and like building your own brand, but using this platform. Yeah, it could be massive. Could be massive, and
Mhm.
Yeah,
everybody here has like first mover advantage as well. We'll just say that.
exactly, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think somebody like Ronnie setting up a shop in the Viviverse with 101s. He does
Crazy,
murals in real life. He could take a
crazy.
picture of them, make them 101s. People can bid on them, and they're
Mhm.
and there you go. By the way, Ace Rig, DM me if you can, and I'll help see if what's going on with your application because I want lots of people to be the affiliate, be an affiliate, get the affiliate link as many
Mhm.
people as we can
Absolutely.
here. So, and then are you going to go for the affiliate link? Emoji has one. Are you doing it? And then O'Malley just did it. He literally just did it. Are you going to
I
try?
I do. I have it. I have it.
Hmm.
But I don't make content really, so it's not really my. It's not
OBL,
my
what are you
place.
talking?
It's not my
OBL,
place, bro.
you are
Bro.
the pioneer of X content, X spaces content.
But
That's cap.
that
That's
was
cap.
then, bro. It was then.
You
That
gotta
was so
show. You
This
long
is
gotta show
now.
it
You're
ago.
Dex.
coming
You gotta
back.
show
You're
it
I
coming
know,
Dex.
I
back.
know, I know. But Gex needs the kickback. That woman has been working her little tush off for this entire time. So if we are doing something together on next, she will be getting the kickback from that. Thank you very much. And if I eventually ever do, properly pursue content again, then you never know. But yeah, people have been out here. I say this a lot. People have been out here grinding over this, last 4 years. I took a dip about 2 years ago. I've been supporting, and lurking. But yeah, the folks that have been committed, and all of you, both of you guys, everyone in Spaces, everyone in Discord, YouTube, Facebook that have continued, y'all need to be getting the goods for now. So.
Okay. So one thing, real quick.
Mm,
Yeah, you
That
may have taken time, but I mean, you did like have a kid, right? So that
I
takes
did.
time.
I
that's
did.
fair.
Also, what I will say is, even if you don't plan on using it right now, I'd say still put in the application because there is, a an advantage for people that's been creating content over the past years. So I say at least get it in so that way you have that, and you know, and then you can use it whenever you want, you know, down the line.
Yeah,
Like I haven't really used mine yet.
We'll
I have it, but I haven't, you know,
But
used it yet.
she does have it.
Not
She
really.
just hasn't used it. You already have
Oh,
it.
you do have it.
Yeah, I
she
have
has
it.
Oh, okay,
I have
good.
I mean, you
have
could
it.
do
I
like
have it.
little. I've done some shorts and stuff. You know, has it worked? I don't know. We'll see if it works a little bit more going down the road. But you know, you never know. But the more we get it out there, I think we all need to be on the same page and start using like, you know, hashtags of the same viral through all of us. We need to be more about it. That way.
Although I don't know if that works on X though. I heard hashtags don't work.
Yeah,
They're a bit,
You're rugging, informant.
Oh, I am. Am I
a
still
little
rugging?
bit. I thought that was me. It's okay.
I'll close some things down. Hold on a second. Can you hear me?
We got
Also,
you.
shout out the big. Yeah, you're good. And shout out the biggest bros comment. Can we put that on the screen, please?
This one right here.
No.
This one.
There we go. Let's go. Shout out the biggest bro.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. You're
I'm so
not wrong.
glad he's doing so much more now. I wanted him to do a lot of content. Now he's doing it. It's good to see him out there doing all the stuff he's doing. So yes, but don't say this. You're going to trigger people. By the way, hashtag BlackPink. This is going to be your last chance here. When I want to spin.
Hashtag BlackPink. Let's go.
We're going to back in. Remember, you can't win. Could not.
Oh, you're rugging.
But you're breaking up again. You're rugging. Oh no.
Oh, what happens if he rugs, Moj?
I think we have to take over the show, OBL.
I'd have to
if he rugs. I think it's just me and you, and we may have to do like
us?
a chatty Saturday.
Hear me?
Chatty.
Yo, he's still in the blockchain. He can't get through. Oh no,
bro.
Yo, it's the OBL emoji takeover? What? Live on Informant. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. We're taking it over. Oh, there you go. Hey, there you go.
I need OBL here with me. Oh, there we go. Do we have him back? Yo, he's still frozen.
Am I back? Do you hear my nose hair?
Your face isn't moving.
We can hear your nose hairs. We can hear your nose hairs.
Okay, but you can't see me move. That could be a good thing.
No, it's still glitchy.
I might have to. Okay, I'm gonna back out. I think I'm back out, and you'll still be here. So I'm gonna back out. He said everything, and let's pray that it works. I'll be.
Are you sure?
It'll take 2 seconds.
Imagine Jesus.
It'll take 2 seconds.
Bless
This will be okay.
and help us.
Everyone in the chat, if we all disappear, it's been fun.
It's been a blast. Oh, we're still here. Okay.
We are still here. Okay. What's good? OBL, this is interesting. Like, I'm so used to talking to you on X Spaces.
I know,
and now, like,
it's so weird. Have we done this before?
Like with you?
Yeah. Have we chatted online on YouTube
not
before?
like the visuals. I don't think so.
I
think this is the first. You know, this is like a formal getting to know each other. Crazy. But
this is the way to do it. Can you hear me, by the way? Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
The nose hairs are back.
Nose hairs and everything. Okay, perfect. Last chance, everyone. Seriously, 5 seconds here, and then I'm gonna go spin this.
Spin.
BlackPink. Who's gonna get it? 4, 3, 2. You're screwed. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Shout out Magic. Yes, Magic. We're gonna get to that. I actually just made the post on X.
You're supposed to do it the same. Wait, he just won.
Yo, he won again. Yo, I'm telling. Yo,
no, he can't win again.
He rigged X Picker. Magic. Yo, we need to check his IP address. Check this man's IP address. He has hacked X Picker.
Yeah, there's something with StreamYard when you get picked once, like you continually get picked. He just won though, so he doesn't get to win. Isn't that right?
Every giveaway all week. This is crazy.
I said God's on his side. Big man is helping this guy.
No, we're gonna draw again. We're drawing again.
Who needs to go for the BlackPink drop? All of them. He needs to go for. He's gonna get the SRs for everyone.
And a lottery ticket tonight. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and redraw it again. He's laughing. All right, let's see who's gonna get it. What if he gets it again? He's not even on there. Dive Jedi. There you go. So it's a reroll. Okay, so Dive Jedi, are you still here? He's got to still be here. Hey, at least we got somebody from across the
OG
pond.
as well. OG, shout out.
Definitely.
I can't believe.
And a lover of
Marjorie, what is he
Tarzan.
doing?
He's a lover of Tarzan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he is.
Mm-hmm.
I am not. I'm not, as you saw from my little video. That I'm not a big fan. All right, look, he is here. Dive Jedi, can you get a hold of MC? If not, DM me. We'll get you that. Congrats on the win.
Awesome artist as well. Shout out to
Yes.
Dive
Who
Jedi
knew?
and his art as well.
Definitely.
Yes, we need that in the verse
knew?
at some point.
All of it.
I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom in 2 seconds.
Yes.
lads.
Okay.
Please do. It's better than doing it on the show. I appreciate that. Play the line. There you go. All right, so here we are. Well, do you want to wait until she's back to?
Yeah, I'm
talk
gonna
about
wait.
stuff?
Yeah, I want to wait for OBL to come back because I think she'll actually be excited about it. But
hey,
I
can you
did
make a quick comment so I can make you a mod so you can put all the information in too? Just make
okay.
say. Oh, is that hard for you to?
No, I just added. I added a comment and let me
there we
go
go. Now I
and
can
grab
add
the link. Let me grab the link. Copy the link.
All right, so you can now add links here, so we're all good. Look at that.
All right, wait. How do I add a link? What do I do?
You just put it in there, and then it will work.
In the post, in the comments.
You can put it in either one. You can post it on here or directly on the page. But since you're a moderator, we'll let you put it there where other people won't. So yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. So I
put
just
it in there so it's ready. Yep.
Boom.
There you go, and it works. Look at that. It already worked.
Okay. So I just did that too, and that goes to my X profile. Make sure to set your reminders for what's coming.
I'm excited.
For what's coming.
I'm very excited. If you haven't yet, people, please hit that like button. Appreciate it. You could share it too. We're at 26. I'll take it. It's nothing special, but and 30% going for the 70 votes. So we got a pretty good amount of votes compared to where we've been. So, all right. So Emoji's got a big announcement. We're waiting for OBL to get back. What's on the docket for you? Anything else going on this weekend, or is it just chill weekend? What do you got going?
Laundry. I feel
wow, that's exciting.
Laundry. Also too, I am cooking up something with Magic too. So
ooh,
for that. Wow. And Magic also too, because I know you're in the chat. Be ready for tomorrow. Be ready for tomorrow. All right.
Tomorrow. We
are meeting regardless. If you're ready or not, is be prepared.
What's happening tomorrow?
I'm working on something with Magic. She knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But okay, yes. So she said I'm calling.
This is it. Wait, so this is happening now. We're getting the big announcement.
Okay. All right. Are we ready?
Oh my god.
All right.
I
so
wish I had something cool.
I did put a link to a post that I just put on X. You know what? Let me throw another one too in there just so it's there. Be sure to like and repost, and also set your reminders. I have a space coming up. It's a space unveiling a space.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That sounds
space inception.
It's a space unveiling a space. Yes, it's a space within a space, right? So this Thursday, April 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you want to be there. I'll be announcing a brand new space that I'll be doing. I'll be announcing who the co-hosts are. I have someone new, brand new to the community, but I'm looking very, very forward to working with them.
Awesome.
And yeah, this is gonna be something different that you don't see on Spaces. This is something I always like pushing the bar. I always like kind of like innovating, right? And I want to take this platform and I want to do something that I have not seen done yet, and I want to change the entire landscape of what X Spaces is. Ooh. This is beyond Veve. This is beyond, digital collectibles. I want to change the entire platform. So we're cooking up something. So be sure to come through. I will announce exactly what it is. But yes, there will be a new space. And I got little question marks. If you could guess it, it's like Wheel of Fortune. If you can get, I want to know if you can guess what it is.
Oh wait, is that like those are the question marks correlate to the letters
to
of
letters?
the word?
Yeah. The title,
Wow.
the title of the space.
So the big announcement was that you've got a space for a big announcement.
Yes, exactly.
Nice. I like that. I like how you do that.
Oh,
Shit, why have I not thought of that before?
that's good. Get the layers, get the excitement
Yes,
going.
right.
I will definitely be tuning in. But here, lads, my baby is up from his nap. That is my time that I'm gonna have to leave you guys. But thank you so much.
Thank you for first time here. FAOBL, thank you for coming. Really appreciate. We'll have to do it again.
For
and
sure.
Can't wait to see your new stuff you're doing with the Veve verse and other like verses like that with Muskeko, and we're excited to see how that goes. So, all right,
this is supposed to be a heart. I am doing a heart. It's just
try it again.
I can't do the Gen Z heart. What's the Gen Z heart?
I can do it with a nose here if you want. Let's try it out. Just kidding.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Good luck for everybody who's participating in the drop and getting all these crazy sets and diamonds and things on the go. But you have an incredible rest of your stream. InformMint, thank you so much. Emoji, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, OBL.
Love you guys.
All right,
See you
have
soon.
a great day.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Bye.
Shout
Look, we have
out
in the house. Main's like I DM'd him the other day while I was watching the David Yu, because he got the longest interview with David Yu. Absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Normally it's like 45 minutes, right? Well
Mm-hmm.
deserved and well played. Very, because he got, you got to get David relaxed and everything. David really seemed into it, and Mainsy did a great job eliciting, just letting him go and talk. And it was a great interview. So very good job. He's saying hi to OBL, but good job, Mainsy. That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah. And also big shout out to Mains. And I've said this multiple times. I think the idea and the concept as far as with the Collectors Hub, I love that. And it's right in David's wheelhouse, right? Because you could already see the passion. Anything that has to do with passion and with love and with fandom and with connection, I am all for. I love it. I love that we're starting to see more of this. And yeah, big shout out to Mains and the Collectors Hub over there, killing it.
Absolutely killing it for sure. Yes, well done. Everyone was very impressed with it. So yeah, 5,000. What's 5,000? I don't know what's 5,000. I'd like to get are one of those 101 pieces of art, but I'm not that rich. So who do I have?
The 101.
Yeah,
you know what? Some of them low key like be sliding for not that crazy, because I think because they release them so often or frequently, and because they're only on the web app, sometimes people don't even know that they don't know. Right. Yeah. So because I was looking at the sales for some of them. I mean, obviously they're all over 1,000.
Yeah, but you're gonna drop a K or more, right?
Yeah, but some of them are on the lower end of the entry level stuff as opposed to the higher end. So, but. Yeah,
I completely. And by the way, Ryan, if you can't get them, just give them to me. I'm just kidding. We'll get you on. We'll get you on so you could do it. Not that I have any power, but I'll do what I can to help you out. Fantastic job, fair play to Mainsy. Yeah, he's definitely did a good job. Fake Keynes is crazy.
That's crazy. Yo, Magic called me a fake. That's crazy.
Speak the truth. Look at that. All right, so you've lost it. If he stands with Magic, that's it.
You can't win.
No, you can't.
It's okay.
I can't believe your big announcement was that you're going to have a space for a big announcement. That is classic. That is you had me going there.
But that is a big announcement. I shared a lot. I shared a lot of details.
You did. In fact, it's such a good announcement. I'm going to give you a win. I'm going to give you the win here for this. So here we go. For scamming us.
Yay! Let's go.
You did it. Truth is king.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know how to take this. I feel like Majin has revolted. I feel like Magic has revolted. Once again, Magic. No one's taking your crown. You got the crown. You're the queen. Don't worry. Um,
Hey, look, he did it with grace and scamminess that I've never seen before.
did you say scamminess?
Yes.
That's wild. That's wild. But yeah, but definitely stay tuned. Big, I'm really excited for this announcement. I'm really excited for what's to come. And like I said, I'm all about, like, I want to change things. I want to kind of like always, I feel like Spaces is such a new medium of how to create content that a lot of things haven't been explored yet.
Yes. Well, didn't you bring music? You kind of said like you kind of brought the music into
I did. I did. I will take full credit for that. Because I was here early enough for that. And like
Right.
I recognize the difference between, just the Spaces and what a reset was, as far as just introducing things to, well, let's turn this into a party. Let's make this live. Let's make this lit. And yeah, and that came music into Spaces, and music with the resets and stuff like that. And I see that going across on multiple Spaces and stuff. And I want to keep just adding excitement to this, right? So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
You are adding excitement. And also I want to put this in here because we would talk about this. Hold on, this is another tweet that you did. I want to talk about, and by the way, Masteroni, good to see you. And look, Ace Rick says if he doesn't get it soon enough, he's going to share those 15. If you can, give me 8 and him 7. I'm just saying. But Masteroni, good to see you. I'm totally okay if you give him 8 and me 7. Well, hopefully he gets it. But let's talk about this one right here, which is, you talk to the big dog again. Comics Explain. What's going on? Like, you've got a friendship going on here?
I mean, it's all part of the thing of, as far as like, I honestly want more fandom in the space. Right. And I'll speak more on that too on the on the space that I'm doing this Thursday. But he came through the comic shop, and for those that haven't checked that out, definitely be sure to do that. It is pinned to my top. I'm probably not going to have it there for too much longer, but it is on my YouTube, so definitely check that out.
And it's in the description too, all his links. So if you need anything, Linktree, all that is in the description.
Yeah. But he came through, and he spent a lengthy amount of time with us at the comic shop, and I think that was kind of like his first foray, or one of his first forays into Spaces, and kind of like seeing what it's like. And he did open up another space just yesterday. Yeah. He opened up another space, and I was there, chatted with him for a little bit, but I haven't homework yet, emoji. Magic, you got tonight. And I'll hit you too about as far as with, if you want to watch it with your son. Well, we'll talk. But I came in on the space on Friday, and we chatted a little bit more, and it feels like he's kind of feeling it out, and that's what I want. I feel like a lot of content creators, especially those on the YouTube side of things, that's where like the fandom really is, right? He's got millions of subscribers on his YouTube, but on X it's like I think 100,000 or something like that. But that's been across the board. Like a lot of big YouTubers don't really have much presence on X. And
it's true.
I don't know. I think Spaces may be a medium of opening up the doors and changing how content creation is made. And that's why I say, stay tuned to the channel. Like I said, I am big on what's the next big thing, innovating, doing things that haven't existed before. And we are going full tilt. I've dabbled with a little bit with, the comic shop and things like that, but we are going full tilt on this new show that I'm putting together with my co-host, which will be announced at the space. Super. But yeah. And that's the goal. Like I said, I want to change the entire landscape of what X Spaces is. I do. And I know it's ambitious. I know it's saying a lot, but I feel like there's so much untapped territory in this space.
Oh, for sure.
When I look at the top, right? When I look at Spaces, what do I see? I see news, I see crypto, I see politics. There's more that exists in life than that.
No, there isn't. Not At least we don't know that here. I mean, but yes,
And
there is a lot more.
I want to spearhead and be a part of pioneering that change. So it is ambitious, but hey, I love setting goals for myself. I really
You have
do.
to. Like,
Yeah.
even like people don't realize this. To be successful, you kind of have to dream above yourself,
Mhm.
right? So
Of
you got to
course.
be like, you got to have a goal, right? Like, if you're just like, I just want to make a lot of money, great. It can happen, but like, it's much better if you're like, all right, my goal is I want to buy $1 million house, which is nothing in LA. But let's say in St. Louis, that's means something here. But
Mhm.
if you put these goals out and you have something to work towards, you could do it. So I'm glad that you're and you got to go like outside your comfort level a lot of times,
Mm,
right?
for
Talking to
sure. For sure.
people, asking, like, never be afraid to ask a question, because what's the worst they can say? No. Well, who cares?
Mhm.
That doesn't mean anything. So it's good to see that you're going to do some really cool stuff out there that's beyond, like what you said, news and NFTs and all of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff out
Mhm.
there for sure. And
Yes.
Ronnie's saying the key is to learn what you like to do if money didn't exist. That is what my dad always says.
Mm,
He never worked a day in his life because he loved what he did. Luckily, he made
definitely.
a lot of money doing it, which
Also,
is lucky if you could do that.
I love what Magic had posted too. If you dream it, what is it? If you dream it, hold on, let me see. Let me go back.
He's gonna get the exact quote. G43, appreciate it for the birthday wishes there, and thank you for dropping by. Completely get it. All
Definitely. I
very
hope you're doing something special.
Yeah, I'm getting together with some friends for dinner tonight, and then come back, and then we'll hang out with my son and do some cake or do my special brownie thing that I like.
Nice. Am I able to pin
Yes.
this?
You want to put it in? You can present on your screen, or you can put it
Uh,
into the
well,
thing.
it's just the quote. Magic said, "If you dream it, you can do it."
Yeah,
Right.
you should be able. You mean to pin
And
it in chat? You should be able to pin that. I don't have anything pinned, so go for it.
mm,
If you click on it, it should let you.
it's giving me the icon, the like if you're writing something, and then it just highlights it.
Oh, interesting. Now you can pull up the screen if you want to, if you have it. Otherwise, you can put
Okay.
it the quote in the chat, and I can pin it if it won't. But you'll have to
Okay.
copy the actual thing.
It's all right. Magic. If you could dream it, you can do it. Quote wise words from Walt Disney,
There
and
you go.
me being King Disney, it resonates with my heart so much. But yo, I knew that it was a quote from. That's why I wanted to pin it to the top.
To get the
Magic.
real deal. Yeah, and like Ronnie's saying, look, dreams are fun, but like, and it's the effort, right? Like, it's definitely, you
Yeah,
got to work hard and all that,
of
but
course,
you
of course.
need this thing that drives you. And
Yeah.
it may not be a physical item. Hey, I want to have 15 children and whatever.
Hmm.
But if do something you like. But a lot of people are
Hmm.
driven by making money and having those goals. Big house, lots of cars. I don't care about cars. I don't really care about houses either. But like, having a goal that promotes your growth. That's what you want to
Hmm.
have. That's basically what you
Yeah.
want to have.
Yeah. And also too, let me just say that actually, hold on real quick. Let me do something. Where is this?
Thanks, Anthony.
Give
Got
me
all your
1
offensive
second. Give
ones.
me 1 second.
Yeah. Take your time. I missed a dream with no exit doors. Kid Cudi. There you go. He likes Kid Cudi because Kid Cudi commented on one of his murals that he has in Cleveland. So that's pretty cool.
I like Kid Cudi. Did you see his movie Intergalactic on Netflix?
Did it just come out?
No, it came out probably a couple years ago. But it's actually really, really dope.
He's a good actor. So Brian Greenberg went to my high school, and they did a song
Hmm.
together. Obviously, they were in that show on HBO,
Hmm.
Kid Cudi and Brian Greenberg. So, but he's very talented. Love the music and a good actor. So
Hmm. For sure.
he's not
Here
just
we
a
go.
musician. He does it all.
Yeah.
What's that show on HBO? I forgot what it was called. Now I got to look it up. How to Make It in America. That was it on HBO.
Okay.
But Kid Cudi was in that too. So no.
Okay.
Oh, he's been following Kid Cudi before he was famous. Nice. Maybe that's how he got it. Because if I talk to Kid Cudi, he's like, whatever, you
All right.
loser.
Let me okay. Let me can I have the floor real quick? Can I have the floor?
Yes,
real quick?
absolutely.
And you won't get copyright stricken for this. I got you.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Why are we all music junkies? I don't know. How's it sound? Are we good? Can you hear me?
I think it
Am I
sounds
coming
good.
through okay? It sounds good.
It sounds like you're playing the piano.
Okay. Let me just talk. Let me just talk, because this is a very, very interesting conversation, right? That we're talking about. What is the meaning of success? How do you define fulfillment? How do you even quantify happiness? And Ron Lido, you brought up a good point in the aspect of it being beyond money, it being beyond, just what you can financially secure for yourself, but being something that means genuine fulfillment, genuine happiness. And one aspect when it comes to art, right, or passion or creativity or anything that you strive to do, any goal, first putting yourself in the mind frame that you can do it. Like really believing that. Saying it out loud if you have to, whatever it takes. Following through. And then when you actually do make whatever it is that you dream come true, it feels surreal. So, that's something that money can't buy. That's something that is beyond a number. So I would urge anyone, if you have a dream, if you have a passion, if you have something that you love, pursue it. It doesn't matter as far as financially what you can build from it, because that can come. That can come later. What matters is that you accomplished what you came to do. You are successful. You are a dreamer. And you are you. All right. That's it.
That's it?
Appreciate
We're
the time.
done?
That was it. That was pretty much it.
That was it. I was crying the whole time. Hold on.
You were? Oh, thank you.
I was totally crying.
appreciate-
Good job.
It's
Hondos.
Okay. I try.
For sure. This is definitely, yeah. Like, but look, I understand. Like Ronnie's saying, he's the poor. Like he's certain. There's been times I've seen him like turn down things to make money, or he wouldn't sell anything. But then when he needed to sell, he would. He gets money when he needs it. Like he doesn't really like strive for it. I completely agree. Like chase that.
I'm sorry. Tuxin said something that I always refer to. I always refer to this. And with Poe, Edgar Allan Poe being one of a huge inspiration to me, from the fact that the man didn't realize his success while he was alive.
Right.
He had the Raven, and that was it. Everything else was deemed a failure. It wasn't until after he died that he became the literary genius that we study today. And it just goes to show, like, you never know what you put into the world, how it may affect you, how it may affect the name that you build for yourself, how it may affect those that, are later down the line in your generation. So yeah, keep creating, never give up. And who cares what other people think and all of that. Is you do what you want to do and what you find fulfillment in. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing. For me, it's winning the lottery. So I just do that all the time. It hasn't worked out so well. No, but it's true.
But,
Like if you do well, if you do what you love and the money comes, like I like doing the streaming stuff. It doesn't pay. Like we all know that it doesn't pay. Like yes, if you're like Mr. Beast, it will pay off. This isn't something that pays, but I enjoy doing it, so I do it. And maybe they will come, maybe they won't. It doesn't matter to me, but that's the way to do it. Did I play the lottery today, my collectibles, because it's my birthday? I do it every birthday. I waste about $100, a hundo, and I get like 5% back. It's wonderful. Plus, I get that cancerous stuff I scratch off, and so you get a lot of extra stuff by doing the lottery. Yes, there you go. Thanks, Michael. Nobody has ever truly won the lottery. Well, I did. I feel like when I married my wife, I felt like it. I'm sure you did with your
Aw, that's
kid
sweet.
and your family and all of that stuff. Those are the things that really matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's true. Most people who win the lottery because they don't know how to manage money. That is the problem. People don't realize. Well, a lot of people these days don't like to invest in the stock market, but if you do it even conservatively and never touch the principal, just the interest, the dividends you can produce off of that, you can do very well off of a lottery winning. You just can't buy like a cruise ship. That's a problem. Everyone wants like helicopters and airplanes and crap like that. You can't do that. Are you going to get a plane? Is that like is that your dream?
To have a plane, I mean, it makes things convenient for travel. It's not. I don't really, having a plane. It will be for a purpose, right?
Right.
So yeah, it would be cool to have the ability to travel at a moment's notice. I want to go to Japan.
Me too.
I want to go. I want to go to Kyoto.
Yes.
But I mean, yeah, it's a cool thing to have. Why not? Of course, I wouldn't decline a plane. But it's not something that I just say like, I can't wait to have a plane one day.
Yeah, I don't like. So my uncle owns a Cirrus airplane, and those are the ones that have the parachutes in them. And he almost died. He was in. He was flying. This is on YouTube. If you find it, good luck. But it got some press on it. But he was flying in the engine. He just rebuilt the engine and went out. And instead of pulling the parachute, which he should have done,
he was flying the plane.
He was flying. The engine went out, and they've got you can hear him talking. He's actually seemed kind of calm. I would be crapping my pants. But he landed it in a field and survived. But I have an old friend of mine. His parents died in a plane crash that they were flying. Like I don't trust airplanes. I don't like little airplanes and like that. So I never, even with a parachute though, forget it. But like he got screwed because the insurance company's like, you should have pulled the parachute. He's like, I saved you $1 million. They're like, we don't care. So yeah, forget the airplane thing. Wealth comes from charity. Well, Tom, he's worth $100 million according to him. So there you go. Wealth is charity. Can you give me some charity, Tom, and Emojii? I'm asking for a friend. How much charity do you want, Emojii?
Do I want charity?
How much would you want from Tom since he's so rich?
Oh, nothing. I mean, I don't really want anything from anyone. I love like people that like connect and support out of like because we connect, right? Like, so as an artist, if I put something out, if I do something creatively and people like appreciate that, and I value that. I value that.
That's pretty big. God, this is in Malaysia. There's 6% interest rate on your pension fund. That's actually not too bad. Certainly above inflation. At least I think it would be. Here, it would certainly be very good. Visit Kyoto. I definitely want to go to Japan. I need to go. If I'm out there, then I'm going to go to Australia, New Zealand, lots of places I want to go to.
I want to go to Kyoto because I love the history. I love the history behind it. I specifically would want to go during cherry blossom season. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of anime, so I want to see some of the places in real life, that I see all the time in the shows that I watch. But
Oh,
yeah, a
that
lot
would
of it
be
would be like
really
a historical like adventure and just enjoying like the vibe. I want to see what are they called? Spider dang, I forgot red spider something, flowers, lilies or something like that.
yeah,
If you could pull
red
them up.
spider lily. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
if
pull
you
this
could pull
up.
it up, like when I first saw it, I thought it was fake. There we go. Those. I didn't think that they were real at first because I saw it in an anime at first, and I was like, this flower's made up. But it looks so beautiful. That
Wow.
obviously the sakura during April. Like I just wanna. If you like old stuff, Kyoto is the place. Yes, I like old stuff. I'm sorry, I'm an old soul.
That's okay. I mean, why not? My uncle lived he lived in China for like over a year, but he lived in Japan for 6 months. And it
Hmm.
was crazy. This is like 89. I think I even talked about this once on the show, but I remember him telling me it was $20 for a little can of Peter Pan peanut butter. And that
Hmm.
was in 89. So it's very expensive.
What's
Like,
Peter Pan peanut butter?
you've never heard of Peter Pan peanut? Oh, come on. For real?
No. What is that?
You've never heard of Peter Pan peanut
It's
butter?
like Disney, like Disney
Yeah, like
from
I okay, who in chat has heard of this? You've never seen
what? That was like a coffee
really?
cup, a coffee thing. I've
Okay,
never
hold
seen that
on.
before.
Never
I've
seen
seen
Peter Pan.
nah. I've never seen that.
Really?
That still
Come on.
exists?
Yeah, it still exists. You
Oh,
buy it right now for $2.89, not
really?
20.
Hasn't mentioned Tokyo Disney once. Who calls themselves King Disney? I do want to go to Tokyo Disney. You know what I really want to go though. Hey yo, Magic is gonna kill me for this. I want to go to Super Mario World in Universal.
Is that the new one? That's the one Tucson's been
Yeah,
talking
they have
about.
a Super Mario World with Universal, which looks amazing. But
But that's a
no,
separate park from the main park that they have. This
I
is
thought it was all a
Orlando, right?
part. I thought it was the
No,
same thing. I thought it was
it's
a
a
part of it.
different
Oh,
from
really?
so they got the one where they have like all the restaurants outside and they have Universal on one side and like Islands of Adventure on the other. I think this new Universal park is completely
But
different.
it's like how Disney has multiple parks, right? Like how it
No, but it's
has
in a different
Animal
area.
Kingdom and completely
It's
different area.
down the
Okay.
street.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studio, and then I guess Epic Universe is what it's called, and that's a
Hmm.
different place.
Ooh. Yeah, so I kind of low key want to go there. I'm sorry, Magic. But
I
I
want
mean,
to
I
go
would
there
I would
too.
still go to Disney Tokyo. But I feel like is Disney Tokyo much different from Disney World or Disneyland? I feel like
I don't think so.
they're like kind of low key the same.
They
Is this
would
Disney?
be.
Is this Disney
Ex-
blasphemy?
Except like way more expensive, right? That's probably
Yeah.
the big deal. Here, let's check it out. Let's go. Let's dream. See, if you don't dream, you'll never get there. All right, there you go. Disney Tokyo. So you could just go to
Hey.
Orlando. Osaka and Tokyo, you will meet David Yu there. Is he
You
going?
know,
Oh, that's
you know
right. He
what
is
did
going.
look interesting to me? And I saw a picture of Disney Paris, and that's more so because of the architecture. Because like I think the even the way the castle is, it looks very like Castle of Notre Dame esque. Like it just looks very yeah. I don't know. It just looks different.
I would go. I would just want to go there. So this would be
Hmm.
bonus to get to go to Tokyo Disney. I mean, I used to have when I lived in Tampa. I used to have a pass, and I
Hmm.
could go to Disney World anytime I wanted. That was such a good deal.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and they had depending on like you get special deals staying at certain hotels, and they did that at Universal too. Where if you
Hmm.
stayed at a certain hotel, you could get like a line skip pass just staying at a hotel. So I would stay there just to get that. So yeah, lots of cool
Yeah,
stuff.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I have to go. So I've been to Disney World once when I was like 5 years old, and I've never been to Disneyland. I do have to. I have to go to Disneyland. I gotta travel out west, so we'll see.
Wait a second, they don't have Peter Pan in every market. I
Yeah, I've
don't get
never
it.
seen that. I'm in Jersey. I've never seen Peter Pan peanut butter before,
All
so
right, I need
maybe it's
you
just
to
not in my
chime
state.
in. This makes no sense to me. I feel like I don't know what just happened. I feel like I got hit by a bus. I thought everyone had Peter Pan
I
peanut
thought
butter.
that was something that was like discontinued or something.
I mean, who wouldn't
I've
like
never heard.
processed peanut butter? I mean, that's wonderful. My
Peter
wife keeps saying,
Pan is in New
"Yeah,
York a little.
Peter Pan, all that crap." Like I think Costco has just like literally peanuts that they crush, and you get real peanut butter.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. What
All
is
right, here we go.
Olani? Is that a peanut butter?
I don't think so. I think that's a city.
Olani. What? No,
Is
huh?
it not? I think
Olani looks relaxed, or maybe it
it's Disney
is.
Resort
Can
in
you?
Hawaii. Oh, here we go. Let's go look at. She's
Oh.
got it all. You know what I want to do? And you've got a family, like a Disney cruise. Like
Mm-hmm.
they are
I
like
would be
other
down
than
for a
the
Disney
kid
cruise.
aspect, and they're expensive. They're supposed to be, one of the best cruises to go on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's
I
some
would,
other like higher end ones, but
yeah.
like they're really good. Everyone I've heard who's gone on one love it. They just love it.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
here you
no,
go in
I
Hawaii.
would be
Look,
down.
Disney's taking over everywhere.
That looks dope. I want to go to Hawaii too.
Jiffy, have you heard of Jiffy peanut butter?
Jiffy, yes, I have heard of
Okay,
Jiffy.
you had heard.
King
Okay.
Disney doesn't know about Olani.
I mean,
I know
didn't
the
either. I
fandom
didn't
stuff.
know.
I know the fandom stuff. That's why the parks I got blown out of the water when it came to parks questions and Pixar, because that is my weakness. Everything else I was crushing it on. But yeah, I gotta go to I gotta travel. It is in the plans.
It's in the plans.
And
Yeah,
I'm bringing a
definitely.
crown with me. I'm bringing a crown with me, so that way when I go, they know who I am.
What do you think if they had one of the things that I've been wanting to do is get Veve to put a cruise together for everyone to go on? Like, wouldn't that be fun? Would you do that? Or are you not a boat type person?
I would do that. I don't really care about being on a boat. I don't get motion sickness or anything like that. I can't swim, but
That's all right.
I can like, so like if I'm in the water, I can like splash around to keep myself alive for a few, seconds
No, your
until I
body.
grab onto something. Yeah. I can.
You'll be fine.
I'm a very. I can survive via splash.
Look, if you fall into the water, you're dead. So just don't fall into the water. You'll fall. Just
I
don't
can actually.
fall.
I would be good if I fell into the water as long as there's something by me that I can grab onto. If there's something by me I can grab onto, then I'm good.
So I just don't want to be next to you when you fall over the boat because you'll be grabbing on
a
it.
Disney cruise. Yeah, like but like for instance, if I'm at a pool, I can go into the deep end. I can go.
Sure.
You know what's funny? I can actually swim fast too. Like I can swim faster than people that can actually swim.
Is that because
a
shark is chasing you?
No, it may just because I'm tall.
Oh,
so like like I have like longer legs and arms.
How tall are you? Biggest bro tall? Like
6'1"? No. I'm not biggest bro tall. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I'm 6'1". Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I can. You know what's funny? I swim better with goggles. If I have goggles, I am Michael Phelps, and that's the thing. I just need to see. So like if I put goggles on, then I can dive into the deep end. I can swim to the bottom. Like you would think it's a whole different person. But without goggles, I just splash around. I splash around.
I mean, look at this. First of all, I don't go into the ocean. That's a rule that I have. Whenever there's things in there that can kill me, I don't go into those things. So I don't do that.
I do stay away from things that kill me.
That can kill you. So you go to, a lot of these cruise ships have their own islands or whatever. So in the Caribbean or wherever, you go to there. They don't really have to worry about swimming. And if you go into the pool, most of them are like 5 feet deep. They don't have the deep pools anymore, most of them. So I think a cruise would be fun. They could do auctions. They could have artists, all sorts of stuff. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I would definitely want to do that. You're not going to be going to Decon, right? You're going to be doing, because it sounded like David, you was saying Decon might be the 5-year anniversary place. Whoops.
I thought New York Comic Con was a 5-year anniversary place.
I thought
it happens during the 5 year. So well, here's the thing.
They might do it all.
5 year. They might. Maybe they'll prolong it. But 5 years is in October.
True.
Their 5-year anniversary is in October. So and that's when New York Comic Con is.
That's New York Comic Con. Is it too late to buy tickets for that? They've already done it, right?
I don't know, because I'm local. I wait to the last minute.
Oh, Yeah, that does help.
Like I'm gonna be here regardless, so it's not like I have to
right. Like
travel
it's
and stuff
you
like
know
that.
that's very lucky, and I'm jealous of you and Doctor Strange being able to get there. Like I was talking to Doctor Strange, and you talked about this I think last week. Like for him, it's like $100 just to get there, and then 100 back. So it's no joke the cost to move around New York, even being there, right? So
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, like I think I was saying this last time. Jersey people, we avoid the city, or
yes,
we
of
make
course.
Hold on, Maze is talking about Decon being the anniversary spot, but it doesn't sound like anything is set in
Don't
stone
I'm
yet.
hoping it's Decon
Okay,
because that's the one I'm
got it.
going to. That's the one I'm
I
excited.
do plan on going to Decon is in Vegas, right? This year
Yes,
again? It's in
it's
Vegas.
in Vegas.
So I do if there's a group doing something, then I'd be down. But with New York, like I don't drive into the city because I just don't want to deal with that headache. So
You
I
take the
just park.
train in, right? Or no, you take
No. I
no.
park in Jersey. I park in Weehawken, and then I just take the ferry across. The ferry's like $10.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
smart way. And then is it
And
within
well, the it drops you off at the front door, the Javits Center.
Oh,
So
you're kidding me.
if you get on the ferry from Weehawken, and this is for anyone like if you're looking for some alpha on how to save money when park in Weehawken in Jersey, and actually the hotels are cheaper in Jersey than they are in the city. Park in Weehawken, take the ferry. It will literally drop you at the front door of the Javits Center. You walk out of the building that the ferry drops you off, and the Javits
that's
is right there across the
awesome.
street.
Where's your little horn? I like that. Where's the horn? Yeah, that was good alpha right there. Because if I do, like, I have family there, but who the hell wants to stay? I have a cousin that lives near Central Park, but you know how things are there. It's probably a door and like 8 feet in, right? Like it's not very big. So I don't know if I'm going to stay with my cousin. My brother's in Brooklyn. I don't really like him, so that's not going to happen. But I like the idea of staying in New Jersey and taking the boat.
I tell people all the time, just stay in Jersey. I like this what Magic just said about, because I didn't know this, so I'm finding out this now. So event started with Decon, so they thought it would be a good place to celebrate and give love to the artists who helped build the company from the beginning. I like that. It makes sense. I like it. All right, I guess Decon. I guess Vegas is the jump off. I guess Vegas is the jump.
Well, and we've got the big, the Kryptoni Moonflower. You know that whole thing, right?
I know he's doing something with it. I have one, but I don't know what he's doing with it. I see it on the timeline, but I don't know what's happening.
Pull this up. So we kind of like.
I'm hoping it includes a Chris Brown feature. That is why I'm holding it.
Nice?
That's why I'm holding on to it, for the Chris Brown feature. So
all right, so I'm gonna pull this is what he posted. All right. So I kind of work with Kryptoni on this. I was gonna be last year at Decon, couldn't make it. So this year's pretty high on my priority to make it. So we kind of we're gonna do something. He will do something for having it there, and I'll probably do some stuff, and then I might even do some online stuff for having it. Now, just to be clear, I had 7, I sold 1, and I have another one on the market. All right. So yes, I'm taking, it did pump a little bit. I didn't pump it. He put it, I'm selling it to get my gems up, but I'm going to put way more into it.
I'm definitely quoting on this, Magic. I'm definitely quoting on this. All right.
Let's see. It's don't quote me. Yeah. I think we quote her on that.
We're quoting you.
It's been confirmed by Veve Queen Magic.
Yep. Queen Disney. Yep.
Queen Disney right there. Yeah. It's not set in stone, but he did talk about it. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, but I want to meet everyone, and especially Kryptoni, and he does like a little treasure hunt last time. In fact, he said he thinks the Michael Jordan rookie card that he slipped between a sofa cushion might still be there. That was part of one of the things. Yeah, nobody said they found it, so I guess.
Oh, snap. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. All right.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, if anyone wanted my Minty Fresh numbers, I had to work on this because I had raced them. So let me just play my stupid song here and then take a snapshot of it. Here we go. Only in.
I was gonna do a whole song. I was like in a vibe and everything. I was dancing. Some of them long a little bit. Some of them you got to stretch out a little bit so we can we can
vibe with it.
Yeah, no, for sure. By the way, you did you liked my little video that I made. Was that amazing?
The
The
Ron
birthday,
English thingy.
yeah, the Johnny French life story.
I did.
Put way too much effort. Sometimes I don't consider myself an artist, but I try to like do artistic things and funny, stupid shit like that. It doesn't usually work out, but like sometimes I get really into it and it takes way too long, and I start polishing the stone.
That's funny
right?
you say that because I consider everyone an artist.
They can be.
I feel like art has to do with being inspired, and you can be inspired by anything. You can be inspired by a landscape. So like the landscape is the artist.
True.
Or yeah. But yeah, so
I get inspired.
You're an artist. You're an artist, bro.
I'm an artist. I'm something. Or AI is an artist. Now that AI is here, anyone is an artist. Now that's true. But like although I did use some video in there that I ran through, check out Runway AI. You should check it out. They've got free stuff in there that you can actually use commercially. So it's something to look at. That's how I animated some of the photos that I had. But yes, I think it's fun. Even I think what's not art is if I'm just completely prompting something to do something. I don't know if that's art. If you put a little bit more effort in, but that's, I guess, what people are going to determine. What is real art? If I prompt a nice piece of work, is that art? Did I really do it, or did the AI do it? Was my prompt?
I think, in all honesty, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters because, and here's why I say I don't think it matters. Granted, yes, there wasn't the effort that was put into it, but if something exists that someone can take, and let's say it moves them or inspires them or means something to them, who's to say that that's not art? Right? Like if an AI song creates something and I hear it and something about it triggers to like, I need to write something to this, or I need to create something, or I'm inspired to do something to this. Now, as an artist, I'm being inspired by this.
Right.
So
that's true.
It is what it is. Like I give the example of a landscape. People paint landscapes all the time, right? No one, they just exist. But
that's true.
Once again, it can inspire you to do something. I think that art is based off of what it inspires to create, and that's how you perpetuate art. But yeah.
Holy cow! Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I see the diamond thing. How much is? I can't see the price. What is the price?
All right, this one, Jisoo $650, and then some reason Jennie's $5,000. There's no 5, way they're selling. They're not selling for these. I can guarantee it. Oh, there's Mr. Rolex. Come on, man. How many did he buy? Call him up and ask him.
Rolly probably bought a whole bunch of them.
Oh, look right here. Oh yeah, he definitely put the.
That's what I'm saying. Some people just gonna get it regardless, right? So
if you had 50,000, Walt statues, and you sold a couple, you've got a lot of gems in your account that are left over, right? Like you can make all the moves you want and take lots of risks.
Yeah.
Me, not so much.
I like it. It's so funny. I like, the conversation is happening in the chat and stuff like that with AI and, as far as art, what is and isn't art. You know what's funny? Okay. So
he says it matters.
Yoko Ono, there was a big lawsuit as far as who should own the publishing to John Lennon's stuff, because her argument was that a lot of this stuff was inspired by her.
Okay. But isn't she, because she was married to him when he died?
Yes. So being the, also, yeah, but then there's a whole bunch of other things going on with labels and bandmates. True. But like, and that begs the question, right? Like, where does it stop, or where does it begin, right? Because if an artist says, I wrote this because this inspired me to do so, and let's say it's a person, right?
Right.
Let's say it's a person that inspired you to do so. Maybe in the artist's eyes that person was the original art, and then they just created something off of that, right? So we're talking about a very subjective.
It's very subjective for sure.
When it comes to publishing, I mean, honestly, it's whoever owns the publishing. That's
the real law, right? That's the law, right?
Like it's very interesting as far as the take that people may have based off of inspiration and how much how much meaning that holds.
For sure.
Well,
I mean, but I like,
especially to an artist.
This human touch is very important. I think we even talked about this last week with I like to watch documentaries, and now these AIs are putting out these 4-hour documentaries, and I can tell right away it's not real. And to me, even just hearing the inflection in the voice, I know if it's real or not. And there's something that you need personable about art. Like I need to feel that there was something behind it other than just computer generation.
It's lacking the heart, lacking the soul.
Yes,
lacking,
exactly.
But here's another argument to it. How many songs, how many, common, top Billboard, top 40 songs for years we've been saying has been lacking heart or felt like it's just
true. It's just recycled crap, right?
Yeah, you have top 10 hits that literally use the same 4 chord progressions throughout the entire song.
Yes, like okay, but that's how it's always been, especially with like heavy metal and rock and all of that. Like I think what really okay, here's an example of what I think was genius was in the 80s and late 70s when starting using mixing, right? Because certain people could not afford to maybe have the instruments because they're freaking expensive to have drums and all of this stuff. So what do? We take clips from songs and then we mix them together. That was that's art to me. Even though they were taking somebody else's work, they made it their own, right? Which is like what YouTube wants. They want you to create something. You can use other people's stuff, but you kind of have to make it your own, if that makes any sense. And I think they did that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of artists did that in the past, and they're still doing it now. Now, the reasonings behind mixing stuff is different than the real purpose during the 80s is having access to equipment, right? That was easier and cheaper to be able to do that. Anyone could do that. And I thought that's very artistic.
Yeah. I mean, it's layers to it, right? Even with sampling, right? Like a lot of times producers, there's even platforms where you can sample. You have banks of samples, and as long as you take it and do it, do whatever you want with it, and don't just release it as a sample itself. Now it's his own original piece that you can now copyright and have the rights to. So it's always kind of like been this thing as far as, well, what do you take from, and even beyond that, right? Like artists taking things from other artists. That has always been a thing. And that's why, you have different, things where melodies have been taken, or, it's why you can't copyright a chord progression, because if you copyrighted a chord progression, everything would be up for litigation.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so it's always been a thing. It's always been a thing. And it's just now there's more tech to kind of like make
easier access,
make everything a little bit more questionable, right? But
didn't Little Nas X, because I was looking up Old Town Road. You remember he took a little clip from 9 Inch Nails, right? But is that the same thing you're talking about, where he was able to go in and pay for a clip? He had to pay for it, and then he makes this amazing song. Or at least to me, I thought it was a really good song.
I don't think that was a paid for a clip. I think that was just him taking the song. Because wasn't there a litigation off of that?
Was there litigation? Okay,
I think he got sued. That and same thing with Robin Thicke.
Yes, that's that one he really did, right?
That's different. I'm talking about there's programs like I'll give an example. Splice is one of them, right? Where people will upload samples that people can use, right? And then they get compensated for that on that side, but they're giving it up for free use, but under the condition that you have to take it and do something. Like you can't just take that sample and just post that and start making money off of it. You have to take the sample, put it into something, but that was prearranged to be that way. When you have things like what happened with Robin Thicke, that was a song that was already an existing song, a copywritten song, and you take that and But once again, this has been something that's been going on in the music industry for years.
Or Vanilla Ice,
people
that whole
things.
one, with they stole Under
Mhm.
Pressure. And he's like, oh, but it's not dun 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 dun. And it's like added one more beat to that. And he's
Mhm.
like, well, see, I didn't copy it. Of course, he didn't win that lawsuit, but
Yeah. Yeah.
people have
Yeah.
always done it. I think it's okay to be
Mhm.
inspired. It's okay to use, things from other songs. But like you said, you kind of have to make it your own. It's the same thing on YouTube. If I take other people's content and I don't make it my own, that's reused content, and they won't
Yeah.
allow, or they won't
Well,
allow you.
even on the aspect of making it your own, because that's a very tricky subject too.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if you're
true.
taking a sound recording and making it your own, well, that's called a derivative work. And a derivative work is something that you have even less freedom with that, depending on what the publisher allows you to do with it. Songs, like just typical songs, you can license them at a statutory rate, 9.1
Right.
cents to license a song. But if you're going to now change it, you're going to remix it and do stuff like that, you have to first get the owner's permission.
Yes, and you should. You should.
And they
have
can
to.
tell you no, right? Like if you're taking a song and keeping it the same, they can't actually tell you no. If you're making a derivative work, they can. And then with that, then on top of that is whatever price point they set. So making it your own is kind of like a tricky subject,
Yes.
because you can make it your own and be in more hot water than before. Robin Thicke took the song and made it his own and got sued to oblivion.
It still was too right. It's still
Is
too
Robin Thicke
close
still
to the
around?
original. I don't know. Yeah, whatever happened. I'm gonna look it up.
After that lawsuit, it was a dub.
No, and wasn't he like abusing women? If I'm saying it
With Paula
wrong.
Patton, I know him and Paula got a divorce, but I don't know if he abused her. I don't
Wait,
know.
is he? Let's see. Hold on a second here. I'll pull it up here. Here he is. He's still alive.
Yeah,
Look at
he's still
that.
alive.
He's still alive.
But I don't know if I haven't seen him like in the music scene since that song.
Yo, no. I mean, who cares? He had that. I mean, he still probably made money, even if he had to pay it back. Right? But it was still such a big song. Yeah, I don't know. Where's the lawsuit? So it looks like he's still doing stuff. Blurred Lines and Real Husbands of Hollywood. Oh, I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he was in Real Husbands of Hollywood. They actually trolled him on that too, which is funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I have I think there's, have you seen Wives of LA Basketball Wives? Is that what it was called?
I haven't. I don't really watch like reality shows like
Yeah,
that.
I don't watch that.
So,
One of the guys,
haven't.
yeah, one of the guys in that lives right near me.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. But like his wife, his girlfriend, I think she's in jail forever. And he might be going, yeah, they did some crazy stuff. But anyways, but yeah, I think Ronnie's right. I think being creative, like AI, you can do stuff with it, be creative. So for instance, if I want to make a movie or a short and I use it to help me present what I want to present, but it's still my own, I think that's okay. But yeah, just taking somebody else's work and switching up a little bit, I don't think that's a good.
Yeah, I think what will probably happen is, it'll be a tool that's used and it'll have a certain floor, right, as far as what you can do with it, right, especially if a lot of people are using it, right, and that's going to create is a lot of sameness, right? It's going to create a lot of the same feeling, the same sound, the same emotion. And when you have that, that's going to cause an oversaturation. And if you want to be an artist that stands out above that, you're going to have to tweak it. You're going to have to add some originality to it. Otherwise, your art is going to get lost. So, I mean, it's a tool. It's a tool. But I think there's still going to be that layer of, well, I have to add some creativity to this, because if I don't, there's going to be nothing that stands out about me.
That's exactly right. It's got to stand out. And so this is that runway. I mean, I'm not getting anything to promote this. This is literally going to, and first of all, this is the cheapest one. Brock was on here, I don't know, 3 weeks ago talking about AI. He's like, don't pay for any of it. It's a race to the bottom. It's going to be free. But this company here, this Gen 4.
Definitely I just saw Tuxin's comment. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Tuxin.
and people won't pay for sameness. Yes, they definitely, they definitely won't. But this is, I don't know if he said it or somebody, like, our movies now, this is literally a tool that I could pay for. It's not that expensive, and literally make a movie that would have cost 10, 20, 30 million dollars. And I can
Mhm.
do it for a lot less. So, but
Mhm.
that's with this tool here, but I still have to
Yeah.
prompt it. I still have to do, but is it my art?
Also, you still have to have a good movie. You can
Right. You
have it
still
look
have to
like
have
whatever
an
you want, but if the
idea.
movie sucks, no one's
Right.
gonna
Right.
watch it. So,
That's exactly right. You still
you
have
know.
to have the script and everything. What's
Mhm.
nice about this is that a lot of AI, you can't reproduce a character throughout the whole thing. It changes every
Mhm.
time. And this Gen 4 allows you to keep the same character throughout the whole
Mhm.
video making process. So I'm
Got it.
excited
Got it.
about this, and I might put more money into it to just see what I can do. But there's a lot of cool stuff
Okay.
with this. But
Cool.
the
Cool.
Suno AI crap that I make, it's obviously I input some stuff. I got to get information myself and feed it. But in the end, like the song I made for you, I couldn't like write that song. I certainly couldn't have
Mhm.
put the music together. So
Mhm.
it's not really anything special. I mean, it is in the sense I put the video and they're still loving it, but like the artistic
You know,
aspect, there isn't much there.
you know where the personal touch comes in. The personal touch comes in the fact that you have made it a part of a show that you do,
Mm,
right? So it's not just a song that exists, and that just may be all right. It's a song. It's a part of the entire package of what you deliver as a content creator, and that I think is where where the artistry comes, and that's where as far as like how you're taking something that maybe AI did and you're applying it to make just a more entertaining show. It's the
right.
show that you're selling. It's not the song. It's the show.
Right. No, definitely. Definitely.
Mhm.
God damn. This is just crazy. The fact that we can do this. So what do you think? We can go for a little bit longer here, and then I'm going to get out and start enjoying the birthday day.
Okay.
But we got in a little bit with OBL, and since we're talking about the artist, like I really am excited about having somebody like Ronnie Lido or yourself or Non-Fungible Wonderful coming into the Viviverse and like have your own marketplace. Like actually,
Hmm.
like maybe it doesn't have to be a freaking drop. Like be able to sell your stuff in there for people to use in the Viviverse.
Mm.
I think that would be awesome. I mean, what is your feeling? Because you do music and stuff. Obviously, if you gave a song away, the rights would be for the Viviverse, right? It wouldn't expand beyond that. It wouldn't expand if you made videos with it off of Viviverse, but that would still be really cool, I think. Excuse me.
I'm not gonna go so far as to say that. I don't know. I'm big into ownership, so
Well, right,
so I
absolutely. That's why I said it wouldn't
we
go beyond wherever you're
yeah,
getting the
it
rights.
would have to that would have to be negotiated as far as what the specifics of what that looks like.
Right.
But I mean, the idea of obviously having your song on a platform that you enjoy, that you participate in, and also too, I mean, look, Vivi has the top brands in the world, right? That is a
Right.
selling point right there. You want your brand to be associated or next to the biggest brands of the world,
Oh, for sure.
and it's one of the big reasons why people put their music on Spotify, although Spotify doesn't pay them anything. But
That's crazy.
it's the accessibility, it's the awareness, it's the ease of use of people getting your music and stuff like that, being able to. So yeah, if people are there, if people are on Vivi and Vivi is the place to be, then of course you're going to want your art there, right? It only
Right.
makes sense. What that looks like, I think that still has to be fleshed out across the board. I think Vivi hasn't really even figured that out yet completely. I think they're still trying to fine tune that. But as an art, of course. I mean, I'm a fan of Vivi. I collect on Vivi.
Right.
I make content regarding Vivi. So of course that would be a next goal of mine to have my art on Vivi. But how that works,
How it
that
manifests
would
itself.
yeah, that's conversations. That's conversations that we would need to have.
But it's
But
important because you're
definitely all
in
for it.
an industry where artists have been screwed, right? So
Yeah.
maybe what it is that if I visit your space, like I walk in, whatever I do, I fly in and I hear your
Hmm.
music, I'm like, oh, that's great. And you've got a link in there to where I can get the music, whatever you're on everything, right? So
Hmm.
Spotify, Apple, and I could hear a song and I can only hear it, let's say, in your space, but then I can go outside of Veve and go pay for it and go buy it or something like that for my own collection, not to use in the Veve. I mean, there's so many things like that could happen. It's very complicated because obviously now we're dealing with taking you off of Veve, which Veve won't like, but there's so many possibilities there, and they need to run them all through, because the more things we could do in the Veveverse, stuff we haven't even thought of, is going to get more people interested. I think we'll get more people interested in doing it.
Something, because we're talking about a digital landscape, and music does already exist on a digital landscape, right? And I think the best thing, especially in this, because the space is new, the best thing to kind of like look at is gaming, right? Gaming.
Yes.
I know even during the time with ringtones, right? A lot of times people were buying, spending money on ringtones. Now I keep my phone on vibrate, so it doesn't. But like, during a time people were spending money on ringtones, and that was generating money to music, right? Because it was great. No one was listening to it like a song, but they wanted it to, kind of like exist. Fortnite is another one. I spend money on songs and dances because I want my character to do it.
Yes, exactly.
Right? So,
exactly.
Yeah. So I have like the Tootsie slide. I have Rolly. I have Teach Me How to Dougie, because like when I win a match, I want my character to dance, and you
want to flex at the end.
Yeah. So that's kind of like become the new ringtone. And, there's a lot of things that you can do on a digital landscape. But once again, it all depends on how fleshed out this is, right? How fleshed out they go with the Veveverse, how fleshed out they go with people being in it and engaged in it, users actually spending time in it. Because if that happens, then of course you're going to want music. Of course you're going to want things to do. And that opens up a whole layer. Maybe it won't be a whole song. Maybe it'll be a clip. Maybe it'll be, an emote. Maybe it'll be, I don't know. We have to see how that plays out. But there's things you can do. And that's why I said a lot of it has to wait and see how things work. And then negotiations have to be made. But I'm all for it. I'm excited.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen. We got a lot of interesting things that are going to be happening, including, just again to pull it out. Where's that link so we can show everyone? We've got, just because you gotta throw it back in their face before we get out of here. You've got his big announcement today is that he's got a big announcement on Thursday. I love it.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to learn from you.
It's an announcement for the announcement.
Freaking genius.
But really. Really, it is something I'm excited about. I've been doing spaces for I think like 4 years now, right? Between Back of the Class, the Comic Shop, the Oasis. Shout out the Oasis every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There you go.
Magic, Max and Janie. But yeah, I want to do something new, and this is taking a bit of the innovative things that I've been doing, but adding another layer to it. And once again, I want to do something that hasn't really been done before, and use spaces as a medium to do that. So definitely come check that out. Set your reminders, spread it, like, repost, so we can get some people in there, and yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Just click the button there, go in there, set your reminder. Definitely very cool. I don't have anything too special. Actually, that's not true. I've got something big coming up on the 23rd with Masteroni. It's going to be Veveverse Live, but it's going to be later in the day with a massive interview. We're working it all out, but that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
I got to say real quick to Anthony, I don't know if he's trolling or not. He said big shout out to O'Milly, proper legend. First off, big shout out to O'Milly. He is a proper legend. I'm not O'Milly. Oh, yo, Anthony put on the timeline a few days ago. He was like, I want a collectible in an emoji space. And I was like, are you sure in my space, or are you talking about Millie space? He's like, oh no, it was Millie space. But that's been a thing. People have kept calling me O'Milly and kept calling O'Milly emoji. I love O'Milly, but
you're a different person. You're different. You're literally,
but you know what? It's dope. It's dope, the comparison, because O'Milly is a hardworking guy. I have nothing, the utmost love for him, and he's been killing it as well. So big shout out to O'Milly.
Let me ask for you both, for you, O'Milly, like, holy Jesus, wow. Like, I wake up to work out early before my streams on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. either you're on, O'Malley on, Miss Gek, like at 6 in the morning. Now you're Eastern time.
Yeah,
but like,
Jay East definitely hitting those early
Jay
spaces.
East, oh my Lord, it all throughout the day. And I'm like, you know, I have, you know, my wife doesn't like it when after I stream to do much anything else. So I miss a lot of it, at least live. But my Lord, you and everyone else just constantly in spaces. I mean, you guys are, I don't know how you have all this energy to do, like, and especially O'Malley. He has what, 5 to 1,000 spaces a day. It's something like that.
I think
Crazy.
he just crossed the threshold of 1,500, which is a crazy number.
Nuts.
Crazy number. On his way to 2K. But yeah, I mean, he's you know what it is about spaces, and I'm interested to see as far as, you know, hopefully, because this is another layer like of social, you know, media, social, you know, networking too. But it's the accessibility. You can jump in, like you take this for example, this live stream. There's setup involved to make this happen. Right?
Yes, there is.
You have to do your camera. You know, you have to, you know, log into StreamYard. You have to be stationary. It's not like you can do this while you're driving. Right.
That is something nice about spaces. Like I could take a piss and still be streaming. Right? You know?
So there's a level, and I'm not encouraging people to talk while driving. Hands free.
True, hands-free.
But
that's the law.
But like, but yeah. So there's a certain aspect of being able to jump into a space at any time, no matter where you are. You don't have to worry about, you know, how you look or anything like that, or even open a space at any time, no matter where you are.
Right.
So I think that is a big part of the allure, and also being able to engage, right? Being able to jump on stage.
That's nice. I could pull somebody up. Like I've got to invite people. I got to DM them. I mean, I guess I could put it into chat, and then I got to deal with people who I don't want in here. But you're right. It is very nice. Like with David Yu and the Collectors Hub and Mainsy being able to pull up, you know, you or O'Malley or whoever, Majin, whoever wants to come up and ask a question or something. There's something about that. You know, I know people sometimes like YouTube because of the visual aspect. You know, you could have stuff flashing on the screen or whatever. But yeah, there really is something to say about those spaces.
There's a lot of freedom that comes with X Spaces, and like I said, this is still relatively new. X Spaces has been around for what, maybe like 4 years or something like that, right? So
right, but it's working much better these days. But yes.
Yeah, but you know, and I feel that there's a lot of things that hasn't really been tapped into or realized yet, as far as just in the broader space of the world, and that's once again one of the things why. Stay tuned to this show because I'm excited. That is a goal. Maggie says, "Shout out to O'Malley, your kid." Oh my gosh, I can't. Now Maggie's trolling.
That's awesome. Do you know what's so strange? So I never talk about how many live streams I had. So I actually went back and looked, and I think my special stream, which is going to be on the 23rd. Will be my 350th live stream. People don't realize how many.
Nice.
Yeah. And a lot of those were 2 or 3 hours. So it's definitely crazy, but like, it's a lot easier to do that long of a thing on spaces. Cause like you could go play a song for a few seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
But
you don't have to worry about copyright strikes.
Yes.
You could finesse it on spaces. You could finesse a long, you know.
Here I got to like put my own little video together, but yeah, I've got something I really got to get on it this week if I'm going to get all the people I want on it. But I'm hoping maybe you and Veve Magic and all the content creators. I'm going to do a big 8-hour plus stream to bring in Star Wars. So yeah, I got to make sure though that I'm not running into other people's streams because it's probably going to be from like noon to 8 because I want to kind of get as many people, but I also want to sleep in. But I gotta. I'm gonna have. You
know what I want to do. Okay. I'll tell you this now. We could book it now, and I'm glad Magic is in the chat too, because I want to include Magic in this as well. And I alluded to it before. I want to do something special on a social side. For actually, you know what? Put a pin in this. Put a pin in this. We will talk. I want to do something special for something special. Once again, space within a space, announcement within an announcement. We
this one right
I'm gonna
here.
talk. I want to do something for something, But basically, okay. I want to do a space-a-thon. I want to do something that is and it will include jumping into YouTubers and and live streams and stuff like that. So we can definitely
It's
work
kind
on
of sounds a
that.
little bit, yeah, it sounds a little bit
You,
of because what I wanted to do was have a lot of Veve stuff, get a lot of the big people Veve, but not just the ones
hmm
we know, the ones we don't know, but also any content creator who wants to come on and just kind of like,
yeah,
because there's a lot of people that like even you and I may not know. I mean, a lot of people had no freaking clue who I was
hmm
even just a couple months ago. So
hmm
like it, but yet I've been here for a long time. It's just how it happens, right?
yeah.
Because there
I
are a
think I
lot of
think it,
creators,
I think that's a good idea. Magic ran something like that too for the New Year's, which
Yes.
went perfectly,
And I
right?
hopped on. That was really
Um,
a good idea.
yeah.
That was a really good idea.
I'm being a little bit obsessed, like excessive with this. I'll give you the
I like
the
it though.
breakdown later as far as how much time I'm thinking of doing this for. But yeah, you Magic. We'll talk. We'll talk. I want to.
We'll talk.
I want to do something for something.
I
So yeah.
I like it. All right, so let's do this because I want to get out of here. Maybe talk to you for a few minutes after we get out.
hmm
I might play my stupid video for the outro. Any final words for everyone that you might want to tell them other than promoting, obviously, again, to make sure you join this spaces that I have up on the screen. Join that, set the reminder. He's got something big, but he's really going to tell us on Thursday what's going on.
Yes,
Correct?
I will tell all the details on Thursday. All the details. Something meaningful, something impactful. You know what? Everyone go out and be their best self. Be the best that you can be. Make sure to eat all of your vegetables. Grow big and strong, and do whatever you need to do to win the day.
I like that. I think that was good. And for me, as I always say, do something nice for somebody today. Go enjoy the weekend. Maybe touch some grass, touch some cement, wherever you are. Just put down your phone and this crap for just a little bit and hang out with the family. I have a hard time doing it myself, but it really does mean something. I probably won't do that outro because I got to get out of here. But
Also,
I
I have
appreciate.
one more thing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say real quick.
Please go ahead. Yep,
Just
yep.
before we close. I am King Disney. Thank you.
King Disney is here. I really appreciate everyone coming here. If you can just hang out for 2 seconds, we'll talk and then we'll get out of here. Everyone, appreciate you coming here. Like I said, do something nice for somebody. I will be back Tuesday, I believe. I will not be doing tomorrow, but I'm sure O'Milly will. So please tune into his space. I bet you Emojii will be there. All your friends will be there. Check it out. Yes, thank you for the happy birthday wishes from everyone. He's not King Dizzy. Until Tuesday, everyone, I am out. All right, everyone, have a great day.
Peace.